Well, welcome everyone to another broadcast of Wyoming Indian basketball. I'm Cody Beers, joined by Ernie Over, and today it's Wyoming Indian and the Wind River Lady Cougars and Cougars matching it up. This is the Bailey Enterprises pregame show. We're streaming live at WYO Today on YouTube and on Facebook at WYO Today. Ernie, hey, another great afternoon for basketball. It's cold outside, but we're in where it's warm. No fans, just the teams, and they're getting ready to go here inside Alfred Redmond Senior Gymnasium.
Yeah, it's been below zero most of the day, and it's chilly out there. We've got a little bit of wind coming in, so we're looking forward to seeing some heat here on the basketball floor. The Lady Cougars have only 2 wins in the season, and they've played a total of 12 games so far. They're having a rebuilding year, Cody. They're mostly freshmen and sophomores. They have 1 senior and 1 junior on the team, and the rest are underclassmen. And of course, the 2-time defending state champion Lady Chiefs, they're stacked with seniors and experience.
Wyoming Indian comes in 3-0 on the season, 2-0 in conference play. Wind River 2-11 overall and 0-3 in conference play. The Wind River Lady Cougars played Big Piney last night. It was a tough one. They took it on the chin, 46-10 against the Lady Punchers. Wyoming Indian, well, they played on Thursday night. They would pound on a Casper Natrona Phillies sophomore team, 69-23, and in that game, Angela Storga played her first game of the season. The senior hit 14 points in the first quarter. She had 20 at the half and 29 after 3 quarters. She did not score in the fourth as Lady Chiefs dialed it back and won that game 69-23. Angela Storga, she's for real. You've got Sandy Friday for real. She was our player of the game the other night. Had 9 points and 8 rebounds against Casper Natrona. And Jaden Ferris, the other senior, the trio that we've been talking about for the last 3 years. She had 10 points, all those in the first half the other night. The Lady Chiefs, well, they'll come back Tuesday. The Chiefs and Lady Chiefs will play in the Shoshone High School Auxiliary Gym against Riverside. And then Thursday, both teams next week will travel to Big Piney, and we'll have all those games right here on WYO Today. This is the Bailey Enterprises pregame show. Ernie Over, Cody Beers. We'll be back. We're about 3.5 minutes away from the tip-off. Hey, it's a county rivalry game on a Saturday, the day before Valentine's Day, coming up on KFCW.
If you're a teenager, you're old enough to know that bad things happen sometimes. You can't change the past, but you can have a big impact on the future. Your future is what you make it, so hang out with positive friends and family members who encourage you to be your best. Just because you may not be able to see and understand your strengths doesn't mean that others can't. Often the people who know you the best know you better than you know yourself. You are valued. This message brought to you by the Fremont County Prevention Program. Coming to WyoToday.com, live soccer. We'll follow the Lander Valley Tigers soccer teams during their 2021 season. Free HD video broadcasts of the game coming soon to WyoToday.com.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Welcome back to Wyoming Indian High School, Alfred Redmond Senior Gymnasium. We're going to have a special presentation before this game, but Wyoming Indian girls and the Lady Cougars girls, Ernie, and you got some stats to share for the Lady Cougars.
Yeah, for the Lady Cougars, they have scored on average 27 points this season. They average 24 rebounds a game, 9 assists, 9 steals, 1 block shot a game. And unfortunately, the highest number they have here is in turnovers at 28 a game. They are led in scoring on the floor by Hadley Becker, one of the 2 seniors on the team. She averages 9 points a game and 4 rebounds a contest. And then we go down to Krista Henry, also a senior. She averages 6 points and 6 rebounds a game. Ariana Spoonhunter, a junior, averages 5 points and 7 rebounds a game. And then it goes down from there. The next highest player is Kiana Frederick, a freshman, who has 4 points a game and 2 rebounds a contest. So there's only 2 seniors and 1 junior on this Wind River team. The rest are sophomores and freshmen, a very, very young team. As you know, Cody, they graduated most of their experience last year, and 3 of those Cougar girls moved on to play basketball at the college level.
Well, that's a tough road to hoe when you lose college players, but Wyoming Indian, well, they played 3 games, and so far in this season, Sandy Friday, Shantae Redmond, Jaden Ferris carried the load through the first 2 games, and then the other night it was Angela Storga carrying that scoring load. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll come back after the national anthem with our starting lineups. Hey, it's Wind River, Wyoming Indian basketball next up on KFCW. We're streaming on YouTube at Wow Today and on Facebook.
Wind River Family and Community Healthcare would like to wish everyone a happy, healthy new year. They encourage you all to continue to practice COVID-19 precautions in an effort to keep you and your loved ones safe. They offer a safe and sanitary clinical setting when you stop in for your medical, dental, optometry, and behavioral health needs. Wind River Family and Community Healthcare have clinics at Arapahoe, Ethany, and Riverton for your convenience. More information can be found online at windriver.care.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, it makes sense to choose an insurance agent who lives in Fremont County. Your local Allstate agent, Bill Brown, knows the ins and outs of both owning and protecting your home. Call Bill today for a free quote at 856-6573.
Bailey's Enterprises is a proud sponsor of Riverton Wolverines football. For over 50 years, Bailey's has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service and to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey, go Wolverines. Take care of your...
Welcome back to Wyoming High School. We're getting ready for the starting lineups in this game. I guess we're going to do some video up here on the board.
Yep.
So as we get ready here, they're trying to play a PSA on the video broadcast that involves Wyoming Indian senior Jaden Ferris. All right, so we're going to take a break. Hey, we'll come back.
Here they go. Here's the special presentation. The Wyoming Indian Lady Chiefs are presenting a special presentation to Wind River.
That's Angela Storga presenting a bouquet to 2 Wind River girls who were involved in a car crash.
Good day. My name is Jaden Ferris from Wyoming High School.
We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with the starting lineups on KFCW.
Get 1, so eat well by avoiding salty, fatty foods and fill up on fiber and grains. Stay active. Shoot for 150 minutes of physical activity per week. Take your heart medications and call 911 if you're having any symptoms of a heart attack or stroke. Lander Medical Clinic cares about your heart, but no one should care more about your heart than you.
Welcome back. Turning over with your starting lineups. It's Wind River and Wyoming Indian.
Well, we're going to go with a senior averaging 9 points a game, Hadley Becker, and another senior, Krista Henry, who is averaging 6 points a game for the Wind River Cougars. Also coming out to start is Ariana Spoonhunter. She's one of the juniors, averaging 5 points a game. Also Martina Large, a sophomore, averaging 2 points a game. And coming into the contest now is Mina King, freshman, wearing number 21.
For your Wyoming Indian Chiefs, a senior averaging 10 points a game, Jaden Ferris. Sandy Friday, who's averaging 17 points and 12 rebounds a game, Sandy Friday, the third senior in this starting lineup. He scored 29 points Thursday in her season debut, Angela Astorga. The fourth senior in the lineup, Shantae Redmond, she's turned on the scoring this year. And the final senior starter is Jolien Fighting Bear. Fighting Bear averaging 8 points and 7 rebounds a game. Wyoming Indian coached by Alita Moss, and Wind River coached by Brett Hoover.
And the girls in their huddle wave at each other from their respective huddles. And now Wind River, as the visiting team here today, will get the ball first. Taking it out of bounds, Krista Henry, and she goes in to the other senior on the team, Hadley Becker. Becker to Frederick. Ball tossed over to Martina Large, and she loses the handle on it, but gets it back on the left-hand wing with Becker. Becker looking to throw it in the corner now does. Krista Henry with the basketball. Henry over to Frederick. Frederick on the left wing bounces the ball, goes in the corner to Henry. She's trying to drive the baseline. She does, trapped underneath there. Ball gets away from her, and it's picked up by Spoonhunter. Now a steal. Steal down the court, and here we go. It was Shantae Redmond who had the steal, and it is stolen on the other end by Krista Henry. So one turnover apiece. Cougars still in the backcourt, looking for someone to throw it to, and it is going to be stolen away again. Underneath the basket, laying it up and in. Sandy Friday. She is the leading scorer, averages 21 points a game. Good hands, Cody.
Yeah, nice steal there by Shantae Redmond. Found the open person, and here's Sandy Friday with the steal to Jaden Ferris. She'll pop the jumper, and rebound by Shantae Redmond.
Redmond has it on the near side, goes on top of the key to Jaden Ferris. Ferris on the far side now, right side outside, goes over to Astorga. She's wearing number 24, Kobe Bryant's old number, and there's a hook shot up off, not good. She draws the personal foul, and it's going to be whistled against Hadley Becker.
First foul on Becker, and Astorga will go to the line and shoot a pair. Angela Astorga, she did everything right Thursday night, had 29 points in that game.
And of course, as you can see, the Lady Chiefs are all wearing masks as they play, as they have done all season long. First free throw is good, and so the second one bounces off a little bit. And there goes Shantae Redmond with the rebound to Ferris on top. She makes a move, puts up a shot from the free throw line, not good. Rebounded now by Becker, still in the backcourt, a lot of pressure. Long pass down court to Frederick. Frederick off the glass and no good, misses the layup. Rebounded by Friday. Friday brings it all the way down court. There's a shot up by Astorga that's not good. Fight for the rebound, will be a held ball. And it'll stay with the Lady Chiefs. Good defense so far, Cody, by the Chiefs.
Yeah, nice job there by Jolien Fighting Bear, getting some good position on that held ball. And it'll be Lady Chiefs basketball. Lady Chiefs out in their home white uniforms, Columbia blue numbers trimmed in red. Wind River in their black uniforms trimmed in purple, and there's Fighting Bear with her first bucket.
Yeah, nice little shot up by Fighting Bear, and she gets the basket off the inbounds pass. So here the Cougars try to get down. There's another steal. Ferris with the shot is nothing but in there, and the Cougars call timeout, trailing 7-0.
Yeah, it's going to be a 30-second timeout. Wyoming Indians 7, Wind River 0. We'll be back
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Welcome back to Wyoming Indian High School. 3 turnovers for the Lady Cougars. They kick a quick timeout. It's a 7-0 ball game, and here's the voice of the Cougars, Ernie Over.
And the Cougars are facing full court pressure by Wyoming Indian. Let's see if they can get it across the timeline this time. They failed 3 times in a row. Here is Krista Henry. Henry has the ball knocked away from her. Picked up by Ferris. Underneath, shot is up, not good, and fouled is Sandy Friday on the play. And she will be fouled by Krista Henry. And that's Krista's first personal foul.
Sandy Friday will go to the line to shoot a pair of free throws. Sandy already with 2 steals and 2 rebounds, and she'll hit the first free throw.
Sandy Friday, of course, averaging 21 points a game. Coming out now is Krista Henry. And coming into the game is Angela Spoonhunter as the second free throw goes in. And it's now 9-0 Wyoming Indian. Here's Spoonhunter. In the middle it goes to Becker. Becker finally makes the transition into the foreground. Bounce pass over to Martina Large. Back to Becker underneath the Large. In the corner, the ball's knocked away. It's on the ground. Another turnover by the Lady Cougars. Quickly down court, Jaden Ferris has it on top. Astorga for 3. What a shot that was, Cody.
Yeah, she had all time in the world to set that shot up, and it was a nice set 3-pointer.
Yeah, nothing but net. Didn't even hit the rim. Well, there's another steal by Wyoming Indian underneath to Shantae Redmond. She had too much momentum that time, couldn't get the shot up. And there's another steal down on the other end. This time the basket stolen by Fighting Bear. Shot is up and good. Then we have another timeout.
Timeout, 4:40 to play first quarter. It's Wyoming Indian 14, Wind River 0. We'll go with it on KFCW.
We are building a stronger, safer CWC. Your health is our top priority. If you're coming to the CWC campus, please wear a mask and go online and fill out the daily wellness screening form at healthy.cwc.edu. Wear a mask when you arrive on campus. Find a health screening station in the Health Science Building or the Arts Center Theater. Check your temperature and you're on your way. Again, to fill out the daily wellness form, go to healthy.cwc.edu and we'll see you on campus.
Welcome back. 4:40 to play quarter. Here's Ernie Over.
Well, Cody, there's another steal, number 8, underneath the basket. Layup is up and not good. Could have been a foul on that play. And the rebound knocked out of bounds off Frederick. Nice move by Sandy Friday. And Wyoming Indian will retain possession as the ball rolls all the way down into the far corner of the gymnasium. Of course, the bleachers, Cody, are all rolled up. There's no fans allowed in these home games. Okay, Astorga to take it out into Ferris. Ferris on the right wing on top to, or back to Astorga. Her shot's not good. And the rebound goes out of bound off Jaden Ferris, and the Cougars will have it. Well, we were talking, Cody, that this Wyoming Indian team is senior laden. They're 2-time defending state champions. They have a lot of experience.
There's a foul going to go on Jolene Fighting Bear, and yeah, this experience factor is huge, but that first state championship 2 years ago really set this team on a course. They feel good about themselves. They work hard. They've got a legendary coach, and things looking good now that the season has started.
Spoonhunter now for the Cougars on top to Frederick. Frederick on the near side goes over to Martina Large, and now over to Becker on top of the key. She dribbles to the left. Gives it off to Frederick, who can't shoot. Spoonhunter on top. Underneath, it goes to Martina Large, and there's going to be the foul called on Wyoming Indian.
Held ball, actually.
Oh, was it a held ball?
Yeah.
Well, the official had his back to me. I didn't see that. Thank you, Cody. Coming out of the game is Spoonhunter and Large. And let's see, coming back into the game, we have Maggie Jensen is in there, and let's see who else is in there. We've got Angela Spoonhunter now. Here we go on top with it now. Maggie Jensen Jensen looks to throw it. Now she does on the left-hand wing to Frederick. Ball's knocked away from her. And it's a foot race. Under the basket, layup is not good. And that was a little bit too under the basket that time for Sandy Friday, Cody.
Yeah, Jaden Ferris.
Or Jaden Ferris, I'm sorry. There's a shot by
Hadley Becker.
Hadley Becker, and it goes out of bounds off of Hadley. And she will give the ball back to the Chiefs.
That was a good move by Becker to get the near layup.
3:15 to go, 14-0, Wyoming Indian. Astorga on the right side, whistle, and we have a travel as hitting the ground and falling that time for the Lady Chiefs was Shantae Redmond. Shantae started this game off house of fire. She had like 3 turnovers in a row.
2 turnovers officially on Wyoming Indian, 9 on Wyoming Indian as Taylor Trosper enters the game along with Dory White. And Jolene Fighting Bear leaves the game.
And the ball's knocked out of bounds off of Wind River. Another turnover for the Cougars. Is that 9th turnover already?
Yeah, 9 turnovers.
9 turnovers. 3 minutes to go here, first period of play. Wind River averages 28 turnovers a game, and they appear to be en route to that. Of course, a very inexperienced team. There is a nice shot up off by Ferris out of bounds, and it will go to the Cougars. And the Lady Chiefs putting on that full court pressure again. Let's see if Wind River can get it into the forecourt. There's the inbounds pass. With it now is Henry. Henry looks for someone to throw it to. There's a bounce pass to Becker. Back to Henry, and another turnover for the Cougars. That's their 10th. Shantae picks it up underneath to Astorga for 2 more.
Boy, that was a good hard move. Angela Astorga just very strong.
3
move
point
to the bucket.
Sorry, Cody. 3 points in the game now. Wind River having a tough time getting it into the forecourt. There's a long pass again. This defense, and then a steal by Frederick. She's trapped in the corner, double teamed, gets it away, and the ball's on the floor. Let's see who gets it. Hadley Becker. Underneath it goes, almost a travel that time by Angela Spoonhunter. Now another turnover by the Lady Cougars. Ferris all the way down in the lane, off the basket and not good, and she draws a foul in the paint. And it's going to go against Maggie Jensen, her first.
3rd team foul on Wind River. On the other side, 1 on Wyoming Indian. And Sandy Friday, 2 for 2 at the free throw line with 6 points. She'll shoot 2.
Tell you what, the free throw is the easiest play in basketball, and it's the hardest to take. How many games have we seen when free throws have been the determining factor,
Oh,
Cody?
a lot of them. Friday now 3 for 3 at the line. Lady Chiefs up 17-0.
Well, she missed that one. Rebound by Hadley Becker. Becker, as the Chiefs got back pretty fast. There's another pass, broken up, 13th turnover. Down court, Sandy Friday gives it off to Angela Astorga. Angela on top of the key. Moves to the right-hand side to Ferris. On top, Sandy Friday thought about the 3. Takes one from 10 and nails it. And that is her
9 points.
9th point of the game. Here's Becker off to Henry. They better hurry and get something going here. Off to Martina Large, and she is traveling. 14th turnover in the first period, 1:16 to go. It's been all Wyoming Indian Chiefs as they lead 19-0. And, of course, it's the WRTA bus line scoreboard that we're keeping track of today. Astorga on the right side outside, on top to Friday. Near side underneath. Astorga's shot is not good. She's fouled by Hadley Becker. Her second, Cody.
Yeah, second foul on Becker, and Astorga will go to the line. Angela 6 points in this first quarter, and she'll shoot 2. Wyoming Indian 4 out of 6 at the line, now 4 out of 7 as Astorga misses that first free throw. She'll get a second. Angela usually fairly automatic on free throws, just 1 for 3 in this first quarter, and she'll hit the second.
Okay, so 2 for 4 from the line for Angela Astorga. That sticky man-for-man defense giving Wind River lots of trouble. There they finally break it now. 3-on-1 break underneath. There's a layup blocked out of bounds. Nice play that time by Sandy Friday. And Wind River will retain possession. Spoonhunter takes it out. There's the inbounds pass to
Krista Henry.
Krista Henry. Just had a block there for a second. First 2 points of the game for Wind River. They're on the board. Down court, Astorga from 7 feet is not good. Too long. Fight for the rebound. Goes to Ferris. Ferris on top to Friday. Across to Astorga. She's open for 2.
Wyoming Indian, excellent ball movement on that offensive turn. And they lead by 20.
Spoonhunter in the backcourt in the middle to Henry. Now back on the near side. Angela Spoonhunter has it and throws it away. And down court, Astorga lays it up for 2 more. Angela Astorga, what a great skilled basketball player she is, and she already has 11 points in the game.
Just great defense by Jaden Ferris as the first quarter ends. Wyoming Indian 24. The ladies of Wind River 2. We'll take a break. This is Wyoming Indian Wind River basketball, Saturday afternoon, the day before Valentine's Day, on KFCW and on YouTube at WYO Today and Facebook.
Riverton's Hampton Inn and Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Welcome back. Wyoming Indian High School, Alfred Redmond Senior Gymnasium, and happy Valentine's Day tomorrow. If you needed a reminder, it is one of the important holidays for ladies in the year, so guys, don't forget. We're at Chiefs Nation. It's Wyoming Indian basketball. Here's Ernie Over.
Down court with the ball now. Shantae Redmond gives it off to Astorga. On top of the key to Seabearing. Seabearing just came into the game. Back over to Astorga. Cross court it goes.
Ariel John in the game for Wyoming Indian.
Back on the near side to Seabearing. Seabearing underneath the basket. And that was a nice shot up by, was that Taylor Trosper?
Taylor
that got
Trosper.
That? Yeah. Taylor Trosper got that. 26-2 now. Here's Krista Henry in the corner. Frederick has it. Didn't take the shot. Krista Henry drives the baseline in the corner to Frederick. She hesitated again. Now brings it out midway between the 2 lines. Back over to Becker. Becker with the shot is short. She gets her own rebound. On top of the key now. Goes to Krista Henry underneath. Shot is up off, not good by Hadley Becker. Rebound goes to Angela Astorga. She's going to go coast to coast, and a player control foul against Angela, her first.
Got a bit out of control. Second team foul on the Lady Chiefs. 6:57 to play first half. It's Wyoming Indian 26 and Wind River 2. Here's Sandy Friday back in the game. She'll replace Astorga.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. It's Dory White, Layla Seabearing, Taylor Trosper, Sandy Friday, and Ariel John in the game for the Lady Chiefs.
Down court, Krista Henry with it. Gives it off to Jensen. Jensen down court, long passes out of bounds, intended for Frederick, turnover. And we have a timeout for Wyoming Indian.
6:44 to play first half. We'll be back on KFCW.
Are you buckled up? You better be. It's the law. Police officers and highway troopers can stop and ticket you for not wearing your seatbelt. This is Cody Bears with WYDOT. Keep yourself, your friends, and your family safe. Speak up and insist that everyone is belted inside your vehicle. In a crash, an unbelted person can slam into and injure others in your vehicle. Remember, Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Welcome back. 6:44 to play first half. This broadcast brought to you today by the Wind River Radio Network. And Riverton boys with a win last night, Ernie. The girls aren't playing this weekend. I'm going to look up some scores, but in the meantime, it's Wyoming Indian basketball, and here's Ernie Over.
Down court come the Lady Chiefs with the basketball is Taylor Trosper to Sandy Friday on top of the key. Seabearing underneath. Oh, nice give there, but the layup was missed by Friday. Cougars get the rebound, and Wyoming Indian pulls off the full court press. Here's Becker just outside the arc. Doesn't shoot. On top of the key to Maggie Jensen. Maggie goes to her right side. There is Krista Henry. Around the horn it goes. Frederick, she looked like she wanted to take the three, but didn't. Now Martina Large. She looks to her right side, dribbles, stops, goes the other way to Frederick. Back over to Martina. Martina dribbles back over to Frederick now. She's outside the arc by about 2 or 3 feet. In the corner to Jensen. Back around top, and we start over again. Martina Large trying to set up the play, and the ball's thrown away, and it'll be another turnover for the Cougars. Our officials today, Cody, by the way, come from 3 different locations. We have officials today from Rollins, from Casper, and from Buffalo. So a very mixed crew of officials here today. And they got here 2 hours early. They thought the game was at 1:30, but it was at 2:30. There's a shot up, off, not good. With the rebound, Fighting Bear comes down. Hands it off underneath on the give and go. Layup is up and in.
Ariel John with her first bucket, and that all started on a hustle rebound by Sandy Friday.
So John with the basket. Looking at half-court pressure now, still daunting for the Cougars. Down court, we have Maggie Jensen. She loses the basketball. Another turnover. Down court, here we go. Underneath the ball, it gets away from the Chiefs, one of their rare turnovers. Now here comes Frederick with the basketball for the Wind River Cougars. Hadley Becker for 3. It's a little bit short. Henry goes for the rebound. She gets it. Whistle and a foul on Wyoming Indian on the attempt at the rebound there.
I believe we're going to get a foul on Ariel John. It'll be her first.
32, Ariel John gets the personal foul.
Shantae Redmond back in the game for Wyoming Indian. Ariana Spoonhunter for Wind River. 4:46 to play, second quarter. Lady Chiefs up big. It's 28-2 on the WRTA Busline scoreboard.
There's the inbounds pass over to Large. Shot up, off, not good. Rebound, held ball, and it'll stay with Wind River. That was a nice shot by Martina Large, just a little bit too long, and Henry was there for the rebound. She'll take it out of bounds now. 4:40 to go, first period. Slaps the basketball. Looking for someone to throw it in. She better hurry. There it goes in the corner. Underneath to Henry. Layup is good.
Nice move by Krista Henry. She's got all of Wind River's points.
4.5 minutes to go here until halftime. Bringing the ball down the court now is John. Right side, outside. Seabearing on top, Friday. Near side, Redmond. Back over underneath the basket. Layup is up and not good by Seabearing. The tip is up and good.
Jolyn Fighting Bear with her second bucket.
30-4 now on our WRTA Busline scoreboard. Oh, that could have been a travel there by Martina Large. She drug her foot trying to get the pass away. And it goes down to Spoonhunter, and there's another turnover by the Cougars. 2-on-2 break all the way down. Shots up, off, not good. And rebound goes to the Cougars. Here's Large. Down court to Frederick. 1-on-2. She moves in the corner, near side, back to Large. Large looks to the left. Pass on top. It goes to Maggie Jensen. Jensen dribbles to her left side and throws the ball away. Too strong of a pass for Ariana Spoonhunter.
20 turnovers now on Wind River in this second quarter with 3.5 minutes to go.
They averaged 28 a game, Cody.
Last night in scores, number 1 Moorcroft beat Bighorn 60-17. It was number 2 Rocky Mountain 55, Riverside 41. And number 3, Shoshone 50, Grable 24.
Angela Astorga on top of the key. Sandy Friday for a tray. No, not good. Rebounded by Spoon Hunter, and it goes over to Maggie Jensen. She brings it down to Frederick. Frederick in the corner on the left wing. Back out to Jensen, who'll dribble it across the key. Martina Large has it now. Spoon Hunter in the middle. It goes underneath. Shots up. Not good by Henry. Rebound. Shot by Frederick. Too strong. Rebound. Sandy Friday. Outlet pass to Astorga. Underneath for 2.
Boy, they work so well together, finding the open runner for a layup. Sandy Friday, she's got great vision on the court.
Henry in the backcourt, still looking for some help there. Long pass down court is intercepted. Here we go again. Shante Redmond down court. Sandy Friday in the lane, puts it off the glass. What a nice shot that was.
11 points for Sandy Friday.
Yeah, she used the glass really nice that time. And this Wyoming Indian team, the defending state champions, have all the weapons in their toolbox. There's a shot up and in by Martina Large.
There's Kiana Frederick, I believe, number 31.
Oh, was that 31 that got that, Frederick? I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Tiana. And she'll go to the line to shoot 1.
First foul on Shante Redmond.
Shot is up, and no, not good. Rebound, Sandy Friday, who kicks it out to Jaden Ferris. Down court, Astorga blocked and draws the foul. And it'll be...
it's on Kiana Frederick.
Yeah, Kiana Frederick again gets that foul.
So 5 team fouls on Wind River. On the other side, 4 on Wyoming Indian. And Angela Astorga back to the line. She'll shoot 2.
She's 2 for 4 in the game. She makes that one good.
14 points in the first half for Astorga.
Angela Spoonhunter coming in now for Ariana Spoonhunter. And for the Chiefs, it's Kaylin Fighting Bear comes in, right?
Yeah, Kylene Fighting Bear.
Kylene. Next shot up by Astorga is not good. She's shooting 50%, 3 for 6. There's a steal by Jaden Ferris and a quick 2. We might be in the running clock here, Cody, before halftime.
Well, they won't start it until the third quarter, but 37-6, Lady Chiefs up by 31.
Cougars have got to move the ball. You can't hold it in the backcourt. Double team now, and there's another turnover for Wind River. Down court, Astorga lays it up. No, too strong. Rebounded by Martina Large. Off to Henry. Down court in the corner. Frederick has the ball bounced off her shoe, but it's picked up by Jensen. Underneath, Henry has it in the lane. Pops it back outside. Goes to Angela Spoonhunter. Now around the horn on top. Martina Large will reset the offense. Near side, Angela Spoonhunter. She needs to move the ball and finally gets it to Krista Henry. Henry drives the baseline, is blocked, and a travel called. Well, you can see the big difference between a senior lead and experienced 2-time state champs and a very inexperienced Wind River team, as the Chiefs have a 37-6 lead on our WRTA bus line scoreboard. There's a nice feed underneath and a basket for Jolynn Fighting Bear, her sixth point of the game.
Jaden Ferris with Ernie, good look there and good pass.
Frederick in the corner, double team, gets it away to Jensen. Jensen on top. There's a shot up off the glass, not good by Martina Large. She gets her own free throw, feeds Henry for 2.
Krista Henry now with 6 points for Wind River.
25 seconds to go here in the first half of play, 39-8. I'd like to welcome our viewers listening in, watching in today on wyotoday.com and Facebook and YouTube.
We got them coming in from everywhere, Ernie. 13 seconds to go, first half. It'll be Wyoming Indian basketball.
Inbounds pass goes to Jaden Ferris on top. 9 seconds to go. Ferris moves to her right side, pops a 3. That's in and out, not good. Krista Henry with the rebound, and that'll do it for the first half. And after 2 periods of play, Wyoming Indian 30.
Brown
And the Lady Cougars have 8.
is proud to sponsor youth sports for the best in fresh roasted coffee, breakfast, lunch, and dinner on the weekends. You'll enjoy the best locally sourced food at Brown Sugar Coffee, 203 Main Street in Riverton.
Lehman Studios is a proud supporter of Fremont County Athletics. Lehman Studios offers sports cards, mugs, statuettes, plus several photo package options. Visit us today at 210 West Main in Riverton. Lehman Studios, 856-3941.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
Riverton Vision Center offers comprehensive eye health exams, highly trained staff, and a large selection of fashion eyewear and sunglasses. Dr. Ballard, Dr. Hinkle, and Dr. Frazier offer over 70 years of experience. Call Riverton Vision Center at 856-9451 to schedule an appointment today.
Porter's Mountain View Supply is proud to support local high school sports teams for home heating, outdoor grilling, and barbecue, along with the best in spas and hot tubs. See Porter's Mountain View Supply, your locally owned dealer, for top brands like Hearthstone, Quadrifire, and Blaze King stoves, Weber, Big Green Egg, and Green Mountain grills, Free Flow and Sundance spas, along with service after the sale. Call Porter's Mountain View Supply in Riverton at 856-6993. Porter's.
Welcome back, Wyoming Indian High School. This is the premier Bone and Joint halftime show. Cody Beers, Ernie over on a Saturday afternoon, the day before Valentine's Day. And at the half, it's the Wyoming Indian Lady Chiefs 39 and the Wind River Cougars 8. Wind River, well, they'll play more basketball next week, but it's going to be the final week of regular season play next week, and then the following week already. You can say already if you're involved with Wyoming Indian Chiefs, but the regionals start, and they'll be playing a championship Saturday, 2 weeks from today, Ernie.
And still, St. Stephen's Eagles have not played a single game yet this season, Cody. They've had some COVID issues over at the Mission. And
Keith Bowder walking
we're
past.
getting sanitized, aren't we?
Yeah, Bowder, he's got his automated squirt gun there, and so...
his little fogger, and he's fogged us, so we should be okay for the second half, huh?
But yeah, 2 weeks from today, the regional championship, different format this year, so people need to be prepared for that. The girls are going to go down on Thursday, and they'll play in Big Piney, and that part of the regional will be at Big Piney High School. The boys will be at Wind River, and so we're going to split our coverage of those games. And we'll try to get all the girls' games covered, all the boys' games covered for Fremont County at those two events. It's one and done, so if you're if you're the loser in your first game on Thursday at regionals, your season's done. And for the rest of the teams, they'll play on Saturday then for seeding against the other side of the regional. That one will be at Riverton High School. The girls and boys will come for that one-day event at Riverton High School. But and then state, Ernie, it's going to be a whole different deal too. It starts on Thursday. They'll play the quarters and semifinals on the first day at state, and then they'll come back and play the consolations and the championships on Friday this year. So 2A, 1A state going to be completely different. 2A, 1A regional is going to be completely different, and we'll start going over these scenarios and lay them out all over wyotoday.com and on Facebook so that people can understand what's going to happen in this postseason, because it's going to be very different. You're not going to be able to just go camp at the Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse or Riverton High School's Wolverine Gym.
Much different, of course. Everything because of the COVID pandemic has just changed everything in Wyoming this year. And of course, Wyoming Indian, they've only played 3 games. This is their 4th game, the Lady Chiefs, and of course the Chiefs as well. And the Cougars have had a little bit more experience. This is their 14th game of the season, as there was a stay-at-home order on the reservation, and the schools were virtual only, and the Chiefs didn't really have any opportunity to get much practice in. They did face Wind River earlier this season and lost in the Pavilion in their first game of the year, but they've improved since then. You know, all it takes is a little bit of practice, and it's kind of like riding a bicycle. You figure out how to do things again.
Well, they've been running on 3 courts here at Wyoming Indian High School. The players all told me on Thursday when I was here, Cody, we've been doing nothing but running. And you could see that they were able to put together a 4-quarter game against the Natrona sophomores Thursday night. A very talented Natrona team, and Wyoming Indian fought back into that. They trailed by 14 at half, and then the shot, at least heard around this quiet gym, was delivered by Audie Hill, a 3-pointer at the buzzer to vault Wyoming Indian to its first win, and it was a jubilant, quiet celebration, but because there's no fans in here, but that was a big sigh of relief, because you get a late start and you start questioning whether you can compete against teams that have been playing since December. It's tough.
Well, Audie Hill took the shot with about 8 seconds to go, missed it, but he got his own rebound and ran all the way across the circle and then popped one from the right wing, and by golly, it banked in, and the Chiefs had win number 1.
Yeah, and so today it'll be fun. Of course, Wind River last night dropped a double overtime decision to the Big Piney Punchers. It was a 58-56 ball game, and so, wonder how heavy their legs are today, and if they're, if Wyoming Indian can come and give a better game against the Cougars than they did in their season opener here about a week and a half ago.
Well, Wyoming Indian was gassed in that first game, Cody. You could tell they hadn't had much practice, and they had their hands on their knees by halftime, thus all the running that they've been doing.
This is the Premier Bone and Joint Halftime Show. We'll be back. We'll go over the stats and get ready for the second half, and Keys coming up here with Ernie Over and Cody Beers on KFCW.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit nreca.org. Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Welcome back. Wyoming Indian High School, Alfred Redmond Senior Gymnasium, and at the half, it's the Wyoming Indian Lady Chiefs 39 and the Wind River Lady Cougars 8. This broadcast being brought to you today on 93.1 KFCW. It's the home of Chiefs Nation Radio, and on YouTube at WYO Today, and on Facebook at WYO Today. So at the half, Wyoming Indian comes out, outscores Wind River 24-2 in the first half. It was Krista Henry of Wind River getting the lone bucket with about 40 seconds to play in that first quarter. And then Wyoming Indian outscored Wind River 15-6. It was a better quarter by Wind River there, as they were able to cut down on some of the turnovers. Individually for Wind River, 6 points for Krista Henry, 2 points for Kiana Frederick. Wind River with unofficially 23 turnovers in the first half, and the only player with more than one foul is Hadley Becker. She's got 2. For Wyoming Indian, 4 points for Jaden Ferris, 11 first-half points, and 8 rebounds for Sandy Friday. 2 points for Taylor Trosper, 14 points for Angela Astorga. She had the game's only 3-pointer in that first half. Astorga with 14. 2 points for Ariel John and 6 points for Jolynn Fighting Bear. Wyoming Indian with 4 first-half turnovers and nobody with more than 1 foul. So this is a Southwest Conference game, and Wyoming Indian looking to stay perfect in conference play. Of course, we'll have the boys coming up next. Ernie, it'll be Wyoming Indian, which opened their season about a week and a half ago against this Wind River team. It was a 61-43 win. I'm sorry, that's the girls' score, but both the Wyoming Indian girls beat Wind River the last time out, and then Wyoming Indian dropped the contest to Wind River the last time out. So it'll be Wyoming Indian bringing the original 5 starters on the floor. For the Wind River Lady Cougars, it will be Ariana Spoonhunter coming on the floor. And to bring you the call, the voice of the Cougars, Ernie Over.
Wyoming Indian has it as we begin. Shantae Redmond, bounce pass underneath it goes to Astorga. There's a nice give and go, and putting the basket up is 32.
Jolynn Fighting Bear.
Oh, was that Jolynn?
Yeah. There's another steal by Jaden Ferris.
And we have a blocking foul on Wind River underneath. And the personal foul against Krista Henry. Now she has 2 as well.
Astorga with a chance at 2 more free throws. She's been at the free throw line all day. 3 for 6.
Here's her shot. Not good. A little bit too strong. Goes off the back of the iron.
Astorga will eye it and fire it and knock it down.
Gets it good. 1 for 2. So she's 500 for the game, and the Lady Chiefs are putting on that full court pressure again. Henry off to Martina Large. Large finds a bit of an opening over to Henry. Henry down court to Becker. Back over to Large in the lane underneath. Shot is up, way too strong, out of bounds. Spoonhunter had that shot, and it was just too strong. It sailed over the basket and out of bounds.
Tipped out of bounds there by Hadley Becker, and it'll be Lady Chiefs basketball.
Shantae Redmond down court to Astorga for 3. It's just a bit long. Rebound goes to the Cougars. Henry to Frederick. Down court, Spoonhunter. Spoonhunter on the left side outside to Frederick. On top of the key. Looking left, throws it right to Large. Large, Spoonhunter on top, back near side, Henry. Henry looking for something to develop. Makes a move to her left. Cross-court pass to Large. Large drives in a little bit, has the ball knocked away. She's picked up by her. Double team is stolen away. Underneath it goes Shantae Redmond, up and in. Shantae Redmond with her first couple of points of the game on that steal. There's another steal on the inbounds pass by Friday. Her shot's not good. Rebounded by Becker. So 2 turnovers there, and now we have a held ball, and it'll go to Wind River.
Lady Chiefs play like there's 5 seniors on the floor, and why do they do that? Because there's 5 seniors on the floor.
There's 5 seniors, yeah.
Very experienced, mature team. They've been playing together a long time, and there's a steal. And then a steal right back by Wind River.
All right, we have a 2-on-1 break. Hadley Becker all the way down. Shot's not good. Shantae rebound. Shantae Redmond fights for the rebound, and it'll go to Wyoming Indian on the alternating possession. Becker adjusting her knee brace. And here come the Chiefs now. Shantae Redmond down court, left side outside to Friday. Top of the key is Astorga. Around the horn it goes. Redmond back on top of Astorga for 3. A little bit too long. Frederick with the rebound. Off to Henry. Henry double teamed in the corner. Loses the basketball. Another turnover. Underneath. Layup by Friday is good. Sandy Friday now with 13 points in the game. Cody, this man-for-man defense is a real killer
Yeah, it's a very good zone press.
There's Astorga and one. She'll get the basket. Now has 19 points and will go for 20 with this and one.
Foul's going to be the third on Krista Henry.
And now we go to the running clock with a 40-point difference in the score. Shot, way short. Rebounded by Wyoming Indian, blocked there by the official. Cougars come away with it. Long pass down court, 3-on-1. Here's Henry under the basket. Shot's not good. Rebound by Becker. She's fouled as she goes up. And it's going to be 33, Jolynn Fighting Bear.
Her second. Timeout by Wyoming Indian. 4:56 to play third quarter. It's a Lady Chiefs 48. Wind River 8. We'll take a break on KFCW.
Do you have a lead foot? Here's some heavy news. Speeding is one of the leading causes of traffic crashes. This is Cody Beers with YDOT. Don't put your schedule above everyone else's safety. Stop tailgating. Don't try to beat traffic lights. And please, pass safely and legally. Drive at safer speeds. Remember the posted speed limit. Slow down. Look out for the other driver. Slow down, Leadfoot.
Long have our ancestors debated, taco or quesadilla. Now, Taco John's has finally found the answer. Both. Introducing the Chicken Quesadilla Taco. A taco made with a cheesy quesadilla shell filled with grilled all-white meat chicken and chipotle sauce. And now you can get 2 of them for just $5. History and tacos made. Taco John's. Crunching. Bigger, bolder, better.
Welcome back, Wyoming Indian High School. 4:56 to play third quarter. And Hadley Becker going to the line. She'll shoot 2 free throws after that foul on Jolynn Fighting Bear.
This is only the second free throw of the game by Wind River, and it falls out, not good. She'll have 1 more to go. Becker wearing a headband. And she gets 1 of 2. That's her first point of the game. She averages 9 a game, well below her average. Down court, Cougars in half-court defense, man for man. Underneath, Sandy Friday, 2 for Friday. She now has 15 points in the game.
Great pass from the low post to the high post. Jolynn Fighting Bear.
And now Henry with it. Moves it in off the glass and 2 more. Henry with 8 points for Wind Rivers, the leading scorer for the Lady Cougars. We're down near the halfway point of the third period. Underneath it goes back out on top to Astorga. Running one-hander off the glass. Boy, that was a pretty shot.
Yeah, she can do it all, Angela Astorga. Of course, her sister, Siona, second year playing at Central Wyoming College. And there's a good bet that Angela will play college basketball as well.
Friday on top, or not Friday, I'm sorry, Martina Large. Wrong team, same number. Henry, Frederick. Frederick has the ball knocked away from her. Shantae Redmond, 1-on-2, lays it up and it goes too strong, rebounded by Becker. Outlet pass to Frederick, 1-on-2. Frederick double team, throws the ball away. It's picked off by Jaden Ferris. Now her pass is partially blocked, goes to Becker on the near side. Henry looks for the baseline. Can't drive there. Pops it back out on top to Frederick from a high shot. Hits the top of the backboard. No good. Rebounded by Sandy Friday. 3-on-3. Friday off the glass and fouled. Shot does not go in. And that's a personal foul on Becker.
Her third foul, and you can't underestimate the value of good passing, Ernie. And this Lady Chiefs team always makes that extra pass, looks for the open shooter. Sandy Friday will hit the first free throw. Sandy now with 16 points. Dory White, Taylor Trosper coming in as Jolene Fighting Bear leaves the game.
And we have Ariana Spoonhunter and Krista Henry coming out for Wind Rivers. The second shot barely ripples the net. And it's good. 17 points now for Sandy Friday. 2:24 to go. Running clock here at Ethity as it's 54-11 on our WRTA bus line scoreboard. Cougars with the ball. Maggie Jensen just came into the contest. She hands it off to Frederick. Kiana over to Large. Over to Jensen. Back out on top to Frederick. Bounces the ball almost over the line. Actually, I think it was over the line, but they got a break there that time. Becker underneath, almost a travel. Far side, outside, double teamed, can't get the shot away, so it goes to Jensen. Jensen brings it back out on top, looks for someone to throw it to. She traveled the ball. Another turnover for the Cougars.
32 turnovers on Wind River
and they average
game.
Yeah, sorry, Cody. They average 28 a game. In the middle, Sandy Friday from the paint off the glass and in. Another great shot by Sandy Friday.
19 points for Sandy Friday. 1:16 to play, third quarter.
Sandy has more points than Wind River. In the far side, Jensen has it for Wind River. Very, very young team. Mostly sophomores and freshmen. Here we go. Becker in the lane, pops it up, almost went in, rolled off. Rebound, down court to Astorga, off the glass. Oh my goodness, was that something else? That was she was almost falling down and managed to bank it in.
She's amazing. 21 points for Angela Astorga in this game.
58-11. Cougars in the last half minute of the third quarter. Becker has it, far side, outside. Taking her time, trying to set up a shot. Guarded very closely by Astorga. Finally gets it away underneath the basket. Can't shoot. Back to Becker. She is fouled by Astorga.
Second foul on Angela Astorga. Also 2 fouls on Jolyn Fighting Bear. On the other side, 3 each for Krista Henry and Hadley Becker as Kiana Friday leaves and Krista Henry re-enters the ball game.
And there's the end of the period. And after 3, Wyoming Indian Lady Chiefs 58, Wind River Lady Cougars 11.
We'll take a break. We'll be back. This is Wyoming Indian and Wind River basketball on a Saturday. Brought to you by all the sponsors at the Wind River Radio Network. And thank you, sponsors, and happy Valentine's Day to everyone.
Former University of Wyoming quarterback Josh Allen is worthy of Wyoming.
23 plays into my first start here at the University of Wyoming. I dropped back, kind of went through a progression. I saw the middle of the field kind of open up. I decided to lower my shoulder. His helmet went straight into my collarbone here. We landed on the 20-yard line. At that moment, I knew something was really bad.
So Josh's collarbone was pretty bad. He had broken in multiple places, and it required hardware fixation with the plate in order to get it back together.
It was devastating news to me and my family, just knowing that, it could have ended 23 plays in.
We had no question whether we could perform the surgery here, given our wide range of varying subspecialties within orthopedics.
I would recommend Premier Bone and Joint Centers. The thing that made me feel really comfortable with them was they made it feel like your own family.
I think he'll have no problem performing in the NFL. His rehab and his recovery done very well, and I don't see any restrictions on him whatsoever.
They want the best for you, and they won't steer you wrong.
Let us show you why we're worthy of Wyoming.
Another turnover by the Wind River Cougars as we start the fourth period of play there, and Wyoming Indian has it now. There's Jaden Ferris off the glass. No. Rebounded by Becker. Becker quickly down the court, goes all the way off the glass and draws the foul. And it'll be 33, I think. Jolyn Fighting Bear? No.
Ariel John.
32, Ariel John.
So nice move by Hadley Becker, and she'll go to the line, shoot a pair.
She's 1 for 2 in the game. Now 1 for 3. That's her only point in the game. She averages 9 a contest, well below her output here in the fourth quarter. And misses both of them too short. So Wyoming Indian brings it back down. Jaden Ferris all the way in the corner. There's a long 3 up off and not good by Taylor Trosper. And we have a foul on the rebound. No, knocked out of bounds by the Cougars. So Trosper to take it out for Wyoming Indian. Here's the inbounds pass. Long three-pointers, too long. Rebound underneath the basket and a double dribble. Doriana White couldn't handle the basketball that time. Turnover for Wyoming Indian. Boy, they don't have hardly any turnovers, do they?
8 turnovers unofficially in the game for the Lady Chiefs.
Large brings it down court to Becker. Underneath, Krista Henry drives the lane. Can't shoot. Knocked away. Picked up by Layla Seabearing. And we go the other way. There's a long three-pointer that's going to go up and good by Ariel John. And that's her first tray of the game.
It's about 24 feet, Ernie, over, and we got a timeout taken by Wind River coach Brett Hoover. We'll go with it on KFCW and streaming at YouTube and WYO Today and on Facebook at WYO Today.
They say the best offense is a good defense. This theory applies on Wyoming roads and highways just as much as it does on the basketball court. Always know road conditions before you head out. Call 511 or download the Y.511 app for road information at your fingertips. Buckle up every trip, every time, and put away distractions, especially your phone, so you're better prepared for the unexpected. Finally, never drink and drive, not even a little, because buzz driving is drunk driving. This message brought to you by YDOT.
Welcome back. I'm in Senior Gymnasium. We've got another broadcast, and it's going to start early, as we were talking to Keith Bowder here at the break, because this game's going to get over early as we're in a running clock. Here's the voice of the Cougars, Ernie Over.
And the Cougars bring the ball down right to left on the floor here at Alfred Redmond Senior Gymnasium in Ethity. Hadley Becker on the right side outside to Henry. She tries a 360 move. Finally gives it off to Becker in the lane. Becker moves it out back to Henry again, who tries the middle of the lane, fouled. And that'll be Layla Seabearing. Oh no, 35.
Doriana White.
Okay. So here comes Krista Henry. She's the leading scorer in Wind River. She has 8 points. She'll be shooting 2 here. Takes a long time. Eyes the hoop, and it rolls out not good. So she will have one more, and now wholesale changes coming in for the Lady Chiefs.
Kylan Fighting Bear, Layla Sunroads, and also Larissa McElroy in the game.
Henry, one of the 2 seniors on the Cougar team, eyes the second free throw. And this one bounces around, not good, and the rebound goes to Wyoming Indian. Taylor Trosper brings it across the timeline into the forecourt. On the near side, underneath, turnaround jumper is up, off, not good by Fighting Bear. Rebound, shot up, not good. Another rebound, shot up, not good. Another rebound and a pushing foul.
When Sunroads knocked to the ground on that foul.
Yeah, and it will be Kiana Frederick's second personal foul. 3 offensive boards that time by the Lady Chiefs. Inbounds pass, there's a long one from the corner, up off not good by Fighting Bear. Rebounded by Wyoming Indian underneath the basket, ball stolen away. Guess who? Hadley Becker. Becker down court underneath. Oh, doesn't take the shot. Now it's back to her. Her shot's up off, not good. And the rebound to Fighting Bear, and it's taken away from her. Picked up by Kiana Frederick. Across the top of the key, right side, outside. In the corner, Large, just outside the arc. On top to Becker. Becker bounces it a couple of times, moves to her right side, now reverses direction, pops it over here to Krista Henry. Henry makes a move to her left, stops. Martina Large for 3, no, not good. And the rebound goes right into the hands of Keelan Fighting Bear. Down court, underneath the basket, shots up, oh, too long, not good, rebounded. Underneath the basket, we've got a foul is going to be called, I think, on Wyoming Indian, or is it on Wind River?
It's going to be on Krista Henry.
Krista Henry.
Layla Sunroads went hard to the ground again in almost exactly the same spot. So Sunroads will get an opportunity to shoot some free throws after meeting that hardwood twice.
Yeah, that must hurt a little bit as she cans the free throw.
Layla Sunroad's a junior on this Wyoming Indian team. This is kind of the future, looking ahead to next year for the Lady Chiefs.
And that one's an air ball. So she gets 1 of 2.
2:12 and counting, Ernie. Of course, the boys' game coming up after this.
Wyoming Indian has had 17 free throws in the game.
Ooh.
Cougars have had 7. And we have a collision on the floor between a couple of Cougars.
Actually, Krista Henry just went down on her own, and it doesn't look good as she reached back toward her ankle. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll come back. 1:42 to play. It's Wyoming Indian 62, Wind River 11.
What could be sweeter than candy for Valentine's Day? Saving money. And you'll save 10% store-wide all month long at Overhead Door. Save 10% on windows, doors, storm doors, shower doors, garage doors, entry doors from now till February 26th. Hi, this is Chuck Parmley with Overhead Door Company of Riverton Lander, inviting you to celebrate Valentine's Day the whole month of February by saving 10% store-wide. Estimates are free, so give us a call at 856-DOOR or come to our showroom at 600 East Main in Riverton.
They're back. The WRTA buses, that is. Need to travel between Riverton and Lander? You can ride now. WRTA will also be opening routes on the Wind River Indian Reservation as soon as the Tribal Council lifts the stay-at-home orders. Ride safely knowing the buses are being cleaned according to the CDC standards and that riders will be wearing their masks and seated, 1 rider to every 2 seats. Veterans, remember the WRTA provides free VA transportation to Riverton, Casper, Salt Lake, and other locations. Call WRTA at 856-7118 for more information.
Gales Carpet One is a sponsor of youth local sports because they know after the medals are won, after the trophy goes home, and after they make that final score, what the student athletes take home is much more valuable. They're building teams, they're building experiences, they're building memories that last a lifetime. Gales Carpet One Floor and Home is proud to be a sponsor of this local youth broadcast. Good luck to all competitors in the game from Gales Carpet One, 220 East Main Street, Riverton.
Back to Wyoming Indian High School, Krista Henry carried off the floor by her coach, Brett Hoover, and it's going to be Wind River basketball. Here's Ernie Over.
And that'll be a bad injury for the Cougars as she was the leading scorer today. Here's turnaround shot by Becker, not good. Underneath the basket, fight for the ball, and it is going to go to Wyoming Indian off of Becker and out of bounds. So it's 62-11, minute 23 to go in the game, running clock. As Cody mentioned earlier, the boys' game will start earlier. There's a shot up and in. Nice shot that time by Sunroads, and she gets her 3rd point of the game. Here is Spoonhunter running one-hander. No, not good. Rebound to Wyoming Indian. 1 minute to go in the game. Down court, Taylor Trosper with the ball, guarded by Becker. From the corner, long shot up off, not good by Seabearing. Rebound goes to Wind River with 50 seconds to go. It's Frederick who brings it down court, right side outside. Hands it off to Maggie Jensen. On top to Martina Large. Now Spoonhunter has it in the middle of the lane. The ball's thrown and intercepted by the Lady Chiefs with a half a minute to play. And the long pass is too much and out of bounds. It'll be Wind River's ball. And we'll have about 20 seconds to go when the ball is inbound to Becker. Cougars will have one more shot at the basket here. Becker pointing directions. Frederick has it in the middle, Spoonhunter. Now Jensen, there's a 3-pointer that just misses the mark. Rebounded by Becker. Putback shot is blocked, and the rebound is up and good, and that's the game. And we had Hadley Becker finally got a basket, her first one of the game. Cody, that was a really good block by Seabearing, and it went right back to Becker, and she canned it.
Final score in this one, Wyoming Indians 64 and the Wind River Lady Cougars 13. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Click It or Ticket postgame show coming up next on KFCW.
Enough to know that bad things happen sometimes. You can't change the past, but you can have a big impact on the future. Your future is what you make it. So hang out with positive friends and family members who encourage you to be your best. Just because you may not be able to see and understand your strengths doesn't mean that others can't. Often the people who know you the best know you better than you know yourself. You are valued. This message brought to you by the Fremont County Prevention Program. Coming to WyoToday.com, live soccer. We'll follow the Lander Valley Tigers soccer teams during their 2021 season. Free HD video broadcasts of the game coming soon to WyoToday.com.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Welcome back, Wyoming School. This is the Click It or Ticket post-game show. Wind River will, after this game, be 2-12 overall and 0-4 in conference play. Wyoming Indian now 4-0 overall and 3-0 in conference play. It was a Lady Chief 64 and Wind River 13. Wyoming Indian would score 39 points in the first half. They would come back with 25 in the second half. For Wind River, 8 points in the first half, 5 in the second half. They've been having a hard time scoring. The Wind River Lady Cougars last night lost 46-10, and today it's 64-13. And in their defense, Big Piney, Wyoming Indian, two of the better girls basketball teams in Class 2A. So individually for Wind River in this one, Hadley Becker had 3 points. She was 1 for 4 at the free throw line. 2 points for Kiana Frederick and 8 points for Krista Henry. And Henry left the game with about a minute and a half to go. And she is looking like she's either got something going on with her ankle, could be an Achilles injury, something like that, because she continues to be in a lot of pain down here to our left. And so our thoughts are with Krista Henry in this game. For Wyoming Indian, 4 points today for Jaden Ferris. She was the distributor in this game. She had played great defense, found the open passer. I had Jaden for half a dozen assists in the game along with her 4 points. Sandy Friday was outstanding, 19 points through 3 quarters. Sandy with a double-double. She had 11 rebounds and 5 steals in the contest. Congratulations to the senior. 2 points for Shantae Redmond, 2 points for Taylor Trosper. 3 points off the bench for Layla Sunroads. 5 points today for Ariel John. She had a 3-pointer in that fourth quarter. Jolene Fighting Bear with 8 points. And our Papa Murphy's player of the game today for Wyoming Indian. She was outstanding, the senior, Angela Storga. And she switched her number this year, Ernie. She's now wearing Kobe Bryant's number. And I know she's taken immense pride in wearing 24.
And as she should. It's, one of those tragedies that we had to endure last year. And it's nice to see that Kobe's memory is living on in other players.
Click It or Ticket post-game show as Wyoming Indian wins the one today. And I did have some scores to go over, and we've got them here. In 2A girls basketball, it was Moorcroft 60 and Bighorn 17. This is last night. Number 2, Rocky Mountain 55, Riverside 41. Wyoming Indian will play Riverside on Tuesday. Number 3, Shoshone. They're having a really good season this year. Lady Blue 50 and the Graybill Lady Buffs 24. It was number 5, Tongue River 50, Wright 34. And final score from last night over in Pavilion, Big Piney 46. Wind River 10. Also last night, Lusk 37, Glen Rock 35. Wyoming Indian and St. Stephen's were canceled. St. Stephen's girls have not been able to open their season, nor have the St. Stephen's boys. So also in Fremont County basketball last night, it was DuBois 26, 10 Sleep 25 in girls basketball. Many games canceled or postponed throughout the state. in 4A basketball last night. Riverton girls unable to play as Green River was in town. So that'll do it for your girls basketball roundup. We've got about 9 minutes to go. We'll take a short break. We'll come back. We'll start hyping the Wind River Cougars and Wyoming Indian Chiefs next up on the Wind River Radio Network and streaming on YouTube and WYO Today at Facebook.
Wind River Family and Community Healthcare would like to wish everyone a happy, healthy new year. They encourage you all to continue to practice COVID-19 precautions in an effort to keep you and your loved ones safe. They offer a safe and sanitary clinical setting when you stop in for your medical, dental, optometry, and behavioral health needs. Wind River Family and Community Healthcare have clinics in Arapahoe, Ethany, and Riverton for your convenience. More information can be found online at windriver.care.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, it makes sense to choose an insurance agent who lives in Fremont County. Your local Allstate agent, Bill Brown, knows the ins and outs of both owning and protecting your home. Call Bill today for a free quote at 856-6573.
Bailey's Enterprises is a proud sponsor of Riverton Wolverines football. For over 50 years, Bailey's has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service and to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey, go Wolverines. Take care of your heart. You only get one, so eat well by avoiding salty, fatty foods and fill up on fiber and grains. Stay active. Shoot for 150 minutes of physical activity per week. Take your heart medications and call 911 if you're having any symptoms of a heart attack or stroke. Lander Medical Clinic cares about your heart, but no one should care more about your heart than you.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
We are building a stronger, safer CWC. Your health is our top priority. If you're coming to the CWC campus, please wear a mask and go online and fill out the daily wellness screening form at healthy.cwc.edu. Wear a mask when you arrive on campus. Find a health screening station in the Health Science Building or the Arts Center Theater. Check your temperature and you're on your way. Again, to fill out the daily wellness form, go to healthy.cwc.edu and we'll see you on campus.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
Welcome back, Wyoming Indian High School. 5:30 to play in this pregame show brought to you by Bailey Enterprises. And Ernie, over today it's Wyoming Indian and the Wind River Cougars, boys basketball.
And in the last game that was played on February 4th between these two teams, which was the first game of the season by Wyoming Indian, Wind River won that one 63-41 as the Chiefs were a little bit tired. They hadn't practiced but 9 days, and the Cougars took advantage of that. But in tonight's game, we're looking at Austin Hill, who had that winning shot against the Natrona sophomores at the buzzer here on Thursday night. He's the leading scorer for Wyoming Indian, averages 13 points a game and 8 rebounds. And Tuff Sebring averaging 5 points a game and 6 rebounds. Michael Willow, another senior, 7 points and 7 rebounds. I should mention Austin Hill's a senior, Tuff Sebring a junior. And the other junior who's a starter for Coach Craig Ferris is Josh Slowbear, and he averages 4 points a game. And Owen St. Clair, is averaging 3 points a game. They managed to get Owen into the game in the late stages, and he manages to put in 1 or 2 threes each game, which is a real pleaser for both teams, as they love to see Owen out on the floor. For the Wind River Cougars, leading scorer Chambry Romero and Wiley Shearer. Shearer comes in with 16 points and 9 rebounds a game. Romero 13 points and 5 rebounds a game. And Chambry's been dealing with an injured ankle that is still a little bit tender. Also with the scoring, Jaden Miller comes in with 6 points a game. And the Cougars themselves average 62 points a game. The Chiefs have been averaging 40 points a game. The Cougars get 31 rebounds to 29. Cougars 19 assists a game to 10. 13 steals are even, both teams. The Chiefs do not have a block shot. The Cougars have 2 average a game. And turnovers, 17 for Wind River and 21 for Wyoming Indian.
Well, Ernie, this is another opportunity in this Fremont County rivalry for teams to throw out the records. And the Wyoming Indian Chiefs will look to build on their first win of the year, which came Thursday. Audie Hill with 29 points in that game and hit the winning shot. We'll take a break. We'll come back. This is the pregame show brought to you by Bailey Enterprises. This is Wyoming Indian and Wind River basketball on KFCW.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Are you buckled up? You better be. It's the law. Police officers and highway troopers can stop and ticket you for not wearing your seatbelt. This is Cody Bears with WYDOT. Keep yourself, your friends, and your family safe. Speak up and insist that everyone is belted inside your vehicle. In a crash, an unbelted person can slam into and injure others in your vehicle. Remember, buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Back the Alfred Redmond Senior Gymnasium here at Ethity. We have the same officials. They are hailing from Casper, Rollins, and Buffalo today. And looking at the schedule or the season results, the Chiefs are 1-2 overall, 0-2 in conference, having lost to both Big Piney and Wind River. The Cougars are 7-7 on the year. They're 1-2 in conference. Their only victory coming at the hands of Wyoming Indian, and they've lost 2 games now to the Big Piney Punchers.
Well, the Big Piney team last night with a double overtime win over Wind River, so you got to wonder about how the legs are feeling on this Wyoming Indian team. So starters tonight for Wind River, we'll have a 5'9" junior, the second leading scorer on this team, Chambry Romero. A 6-foot junior, had an excellent game against Wyoming Indian on February 4th, Trey Mulholland. A 5'4" junior, another great game. He jumped through the building. The little guy, 5'4" junior, Jaden Miller. The leading scorer on this team, averaging 16 points a game and 9 rebounds, a 6'1" sophomore, Wiley Shearer. And a 5'9" senior, Stockman Stagner. Those are your starters for Wind River. It'll be Romero, Mulholland, Miller, Shear, and Stagner for this Wind River team. Cougars coached by Justin Walker. And now for Wyoming Indian, a junior, Josh Schlobear, senior, averaging about 19 points a game now. Austin Hill, junior, Tough Seabearing. A junior, Brandon Coffey, and senior, the big man inside, Michael Willow. And this Wyoming Indian team learning about themselves in, game 4, getting ready to go here. The Chiefs, they're riding that one-game winning streak, a 53-52 win over the Casper Natrona sophomores 2 nights ago, Ernie, right inside the gym here at Ethity.
Well, I tell you what, that was an exciting game. Audie Hill, of course, got that shot just before the buzzer. And, of course, Audie Hill coming into this game, averaging 13 points contest and 8 rebounds. Obviously the leader of this Wyoming Indian team. And it's great to see the Chiefs back on the floor again. We were worried that wouldn't happen this year, but now they're in for their 4th game of the season. And to bring you this contest, this inter-county rivalry between the Cougars and the Chiefs, the voice of the Wyoming Indian Chiefs, here's Cody Beers.
Chiefs coming out in their white home uniforms, Columbia blue numbers trimmed in red, and Wind River in their black road uniforms, purple numbers trimmed in white. It's Wind River basketball as we get underway. Chambray Romero, right side to Miller. Now left side to Stockman Stagner, who's back wearing number 21. He wore number 44 in Wind River. Here's Miller, right side. Romero rises, three-pointer. Front of the rim, not good, and coming out with the rebound is Audie Hill. And Wyoming Indian playing a 2-3 zone. Here's Audie for 3 right away. It's in and out. And coming out with the rebound, the super talented sophomore, Wiley Shear. Left side to Stagner. Chiefs out in that 2-3 zone defense. Slow Bear and Brandon Coffey out on top. Here's Chambay Romero, 7:17 to go, just underway, first quarter from Ethity. Here's Miller, left side to Romero, now in on the blocks to Shear. And Chiefs in better shape. They can string together a whole game. They proved that on Thursday. Only managed to play about 2 good quarters against Wind River early on. Right side pass to Miller. Around the zone we go. And you got to move your feet in the zone defense. Here's Romero on the right wing. Inlet pass, Trey Mulholland puts up the left-hander. Not good, and the rebound comes away to Jaden Miller. They'll reset, 6.5 minutes to go. And Stagner gonna rise with the J. It's an air ball, and Michael Willow comes away with the rebound. And
it was Romero that snagged the ball away from him, then stepped on the end line, Cody.
Yeah.
So the Cougars trying to get the ball underneath here early. They haven't had much luck from outside lately, so we'll see how that goes. Full court pressure now by the Cougars.
Cougars gonna set up the zone press. There's Brandon Coffey. He'll break the press to Tuff. And Tuff will go inside, throw up the shot, and walk with the basketball as the shot went. But no score. 1.5 minutes into this one. Here's Chambray Romero. He'll throw it inside and stolen away by Wyoming Indian. Here's Willow on the run. First turnover for Wind River. And then Tuff turns it over again. And right back the other way, Willow lays it up and good. So Michael Willow gets on the board, and it's 2-0 Chiefs. And I would expect we'll see a little bit different game played today as the Chiefs now able to breathe in between possessions. So here's Romero in the corner to Shear, and Mulholland posting up, back to Shear. Long arcing 3, not good. Rebound putback is good by Stockman Stagner. And it's 2-2 on the WRTA Busline scoreboard. Here's Audie Hill to Brandon Coffey. Coffey, predominantly a left-handed player. He was in double figures the other night against Natrona. Here's Audie Hill. He'll make the move in the lane, and a 4-foot shot is good. And Audie uses his body very well. It's 4-2 Chiefs with 5:14 to go, first quarter. Only players in here and are the girls. They're rooting on the boys. Long pass by Romero, not good. Rebound Tuff. Seabearing finds Audie Hill. He'll rise for 3. Back of the rim, not good. And Stockman Stagner out with the rebound for Wind River. Here's Stagner. He'll go coast to coast, lay it up. Nifty move, it's good. Stagner with 4 points. It's 4-4, and then we'll get a foul on Wiley Shear.
Well, that's his first personal foul. He got tangled up, was turning to run down court, and tripped him up. So Wyoming Indian and Wind River tied at 4.
Coffey to Slowbear. Cross court to Audie Hill, and Audie was hitting those threes the other night. He'll drive inside, put it up and good. Nice move by Audie Hill, 6'4" Chiefs. 4.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Shear in the left corner, top of the key to Miller. Now inbounds it to, or top of the key to Mulholland. Left side, Miller for three, in and out. Rebound, Stagner, his shot short. Shear nearly got it up, and then Willow going to be called for the foul over the back on Trey Mulholland. Michael Willow's first foul.
Not a shooting foul, so the Cougars will have it out of bounds. Played halfway through the first period.
There's a three-pointer put up by Stagner, not good. Tipped out by Tuff to Slowbear. He'll go up in the fast break, not good, and a rebound by Mulholland. So Chiefs so far able to run with Wind River early in this game. It's a 6-4 ball game. There's Miller with the crazy move inside, and he'll launch the ball out of bounds. Don't know who he was passing that one to, Ernie.
Well, I think, in the football they say it got away from him. The wind must have caught that one here because it was wildly off base.
There's Brandon Coffey. He'll throw it away. Turnover number 3 on the Chiefs. Romero, and then picking his pocket is Audie Hill. Too Tough Seabearing. Tough underneath behind his back to Audie. He'll be fouled on the play, and Austin Hill will go to the line. He'll shoot a pair.
It won't be a basket. The foul was on the floor against Trey Mulholland, and that is Mulholland's first and the team's second, Cody.
Second team foul, and Austin Hill with 2 free throws, and Audie proving that he can lead this team scoring and on defense as Brandon Coffey comes out, and in the game for the first time is Kieran McCorley. That's a name I've struggled with, and I apologize to the family, but McCorley doing a nice job on defense the other night. Here's the second shot for Hill. It's good.
Isaiah Burnett, Cody, come in for the Cougars.
Here's Romero left side to Burnett, and now Braden Linhart and Hunter Walker. So Wind River making some timely changes. The Chiefs don't have that ability because they're just not very deep. Here's Romero with the deep three. It's long, and a rebound taken away by Michael Willow. Willow out on the run right down the middle, misses the shot, but it's rebounded by Tuff, and he'll lose it. And coming away with that is Isaiah Burnett. Turnover number 4 on the Chiefs. There's Burnett to Romero. 2:50 to play, first quarter from Alfred Redmond Senior Gymnasium. There's Lenhard. He'll try to drive the lane, be double teamed in that zone to Hunter Walker, and then he'll throw it off Willow and out of bounds. So Wind River basketball.
You wanted to hit Shearer that time underneath for a layup, but Willow got in the way.
It'll be Wind River basketball. 2:40 to play first quarter. Chiefs up 8-4 on the WRTA bus line scoreboard. There's a turnaround by Shear, air ball, and Audie Hill grabs it. He's out on the run. He'll rise from 18. Front of the rim, not good, and Romero comes up with the rebound. He'll bring it to Burnett and back to Chambray. 2:24 to play first quarter from Wyoming Indian. There's Linhart to Walker. Now Romero, a high arcing three is good.
Well, that's the Chambray we know. He's been good at those outside 3 shots. And we have a travel.
Yeah, turnover on Slowbear. And that's turnover number 5 on the Chiefs here in the first quarter.
2:08 to go, first period, 8-7. Wyoming Indian with a 1-point lead over Wind River.
There's Romero, top of the key. Right side to Hunter Walker. Walker, inlet pass, taken away by Tough Seabearing, and then Michael Willow finds Audie Hill, and Audie throws it away. Walker in the lane, and we'll get a blocking foul on Michael Willow, and that's foul number 2 on the senior.
Yeah, Hunter Walker was making a move to the basket, but standing right there was Michael Willow. So Hunter Walker at the free throw line for Wind River, his first trip there this afternoon.
First one is good. He'll get a second, and we'll get back in the game Brandon Coffey, and he'll replace Michael Willow. Actually, Willow going to stay in with those 2 fouls, and Sitting down is Josh Slowbear. So Walker spins it, eyes it, fires it, and knocks it down. And Wind River with their first lead of the day. It's 9-8 on the WRTA bus line scoreboard. Here's Tuff in the lane. He'll go right to the hole. And we'll get a holding foul in the lane on the Wind River Cougars. It's going to be the first foul on the 5'8 sophomore, Braden Lenhart. Third team foul on Wind River.
What do we have? Some precipitation on the floor. One of the officials, no, it's on the ball actually. They're going to clean the ball off.
Wiping off the basketball as...
Yeah, they used a purple towel. Maybe they'll give Wind River a little extra boost here. Let's see.
Tuff Seabearing to the line. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First one on the way is good, and Seabearing with his first point. Early in this season, of course, it's nearly the end. Tuff struggling with his shooting a little bit, but he'll can both free throws. And it's 10-9 Chiefs, so already teams exchanging leads. That's the second lead change of this one. Here's Lenhart. 135 and counting in the first quarter. Left side to Hunter Walker, now Romero. Hunter Walker on the outside and back to Romero, around the horn to Lenhart. 1:20 to play. Chiefs moving well on defense. Here's Lenhart to Romero. Another wide open three is good, and that's the second three of the quarter by Chambray Romero, and that's the third lead change of this game. Here's Willow, his double teamed in backcourt. He'll find Coffey. Turnaround jump shot for Brandon Coffey is a bit long. Rebound Shear. We're inside a minute, first quarter. Hunter Walker with the long three, and it's an air ball. Rebound Tuff. And picked up by Michael Willow. Willow double teamed. He'll find Tuff Seabearing. Seabearing drives in, and he's going to draw the foul on Wind River.
And that's the second foul on Braden Lenhart, the 5'8 sophomore. And coming into the contest again is going to be Stockman Stagner at our next opportunity.
So up and down the floor we go. And Tuff now with a chance at 2 more free throws. He'll drain the first. 3 for 3 at the line so far for Tuff Seabearing.
Lenhart comes out of the game, replaced by Stagner.
Seabearing. Second one not good, but Brandon Coffey with the rebound, and now Tuff for 3. And Wyoming Indian back in the lead. It's 14-12. So that ended up being a 4-point turnaround there by Tuff Seabearing.
And everyone stopped there momentarily when we had an inadvertent horn on the scoreboard, but 3 points in, and it's 14-12.
Hunter Walker in the corner, wide open. It's not taking it. He'll inlet pass it. Shot up, not good, and tipped away on that play. Rebound by Jason Slowbear. Here's Audie Hill to Tuff. Back to Audie. There's Audie, the younger brother of Lane Hill, and boy, Audie just put a move on and then missed the 3, and the defender went flailing away at the end of the first quarter. It's Wyoming Indian 14, Wind River 12. We'll take a break, come back. We're on KFCW. We're streaming on YouTube at WYO Today and on Facebook.
Brown Sugar Coffee Roastery is proud to sponsor youth sports for the best in fresh roasted coffee, breakfast, lunch, and dinner on the weekends. You'll enjoy the best locally sourced food at Brown Sugar Coffee, 203 Main Street in Riverton.
Lehman Studios is a proud supporter of Fremont County Athletics. Lehman Studios offers sports cards, mugs, statuettes, plus several photo package options. Visit us today at 210 West Main in Riverton. Lehman Studios, 856-3941.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
People. Chiefs Nation here on a Saturday at Wyoming Indian High School. That banner up above the bleacher, Ernie, was painted by Craig Ferris and his helpers this summer, and it looks like it's not straight, but it's an optical illusion because the roof in this place is crooked.
Well, it's slanted for drainage, and Wyoming Indian here will start our second period of play, and the voice of the Chiefs brings it to us, Cody Beers.
Michael Willow with the inlet pass, stolen away by Stockman Stagner, and then taking it right back away is Michael Willow, and a timeout by Wyoming Indian. 7:48 to play first half. It's Wyoming Indian 14, Wind River 12. We're back after a 30-second timeout on KFCW.
Riverton Vision Center offers comprehensive eye health exams, highly trained staff, and a large selection of fashion eyewear and sunglasses. Dr. Ballard, Dr. Hinkle, and Dr. Frazier offer over 70 years of experience. Call Riverton Vision Center at 856-9451 to schedule an appointment today.
Welcome back, Wyoming Indian High School. Ernie Over, Cody Beers, and well,
now, a lot difference in this game from the first one is the Chiefs are in a lot better shape. As you mentioned earlier, they've been running in practice, and that shows that on the floor. And the Chiefs lead by 2 as we start our second 8 minutes of play.
Well, they've scrapped the man defense, Ernie, and they're not pressing as much either, and they're taking advantage of the opportunities to get a blow during play. Here's Audie Hill. He'll drive inside, and near steal there, and it was by Hunter Walker. Picked up by Chambray Romero. He'll go in for the layup, and we'll get a foul from behind on Brandon Coffey, and that'll be the 8th point for Chambray Romero.
Well, Chambray had an ankle injury in the last game that he played, and it was hurting him a little bit, but he managed to come back against Wright and Glenrock and looks to be back in form.
Free throw by Romero is good. He's got 9 points. Of course, Wind River in a double overtime thriller last night over in Pavilion, and they dropped a 2-point decision to Big Piney.
Yeah, that was a close game that they could have won, but you know how that goes. The ball bounces many different ways.
There's Michael Willow on the offensive board after the tough Seabearing 3-point attempt, and he'll be fouled on the play. That foul going to go on Stockman Stagner, his first, and Michael Willow to the line where he'll shoot 2. So Willow with 2 points, 6 points each for Seabearing and Hill in that first quarter. Free throw from Willow, not good, and 15-14 game, already 4 lead changes. Cougars by 1. So we're streaming at YouTube and on WOW Today. The second free throw by Willow, not good, and so Wind River with a 15-14 lead, 7:09 to play first half, and Willow with the rebound on the missed shot by Burnett. Down court to McCorley. He'll be in the lane and kick it back outside to Audie Hill. McCorley with the nice screen, and then they're going to say an illegal screen on Kieran McCorley. So first foul on the sophomore. And we'll get Jarrell Tillman in the game. He came over Thursday and corrected me on the pronunciation of his first name. So good to see the kids watching our broadcasts after the fact.
That's right.
Here's Stagner, top of the key to Walker. Now right side to Stagner. 6:41 to play first half. 1-point game here inside Wyoming Indian High School. Here's Hunter Walker. Left side to Romero. Now to Stagner along the end line. Back to Hunter Walker. He can't go anywhere. Chiefs playing pretty good defense. Here's Mulholland. Turnaround, not good. And another rebound for Austin Hill. 6:17 and counting. Tough Seabearing. Dribbles all the way underneath. Finds a wide open Audie Hill for 3. And then Willow will run down the rebound and find Jarrell Tillman. Chiefs will reset their offense. Willow going to stop, pop the 3. It's long. And then he'll lose the ball. Mulholland on that, Burnett to Audie Hill. To Willow, his put back, not good. Tough gets it back, puts it up. Another rebound for the Chiefs. Audie Hill goes up, and we'll get a foul on Wind River. There was 4 offensive boards on that possession, and the foul on Isaiah Burnett.
That's Isaiah's first foul, Burnett.
Burnett, okay, excuse me.
Isaiah Burnett.
So good offensive series for the Chiefs. Hill will shoot 2. First one's good. Audie Hill now 3 for 3 at the line. He's got 7 points.
And we're tied again as Burnett comes out of the game. Wiley Shearer comes back in.
We're tied up 15 apiece.
And
Hill
J.C. Herbert about to come in.
hits the free throw. He's got 8, so 4 for 4 at the line for Audie Hill, and that's the 5th lead change of this contest.
Herbert comes in for Stockman Stagner, and back into the Wyoming Indian lineup is Josh Flobear.
And coming out is McCorley. He played a really good defense here for the Chiefs. There's J.C. Herbert in the corner to Hunter Walker. Back to Herbert, around to Romero. Now Wiley Shearer, his turnaround is an air ball and a rebound by Audie Hill. So Hill across the timeline. He'll set up the Wyoming Indian offense to Willow. Left side, Tillman. Jarrell with the bounce, finds Slobear, and now Tough to Audie. The ball will be knocked out of bounds that time by J.C. Herbert. The Chiefs basketball, 5:08 to play first half.
Herbert,
1 point game.
Pardon me, Herbert, the only player out there with a headband on.
Here's Tillman. He'll inbound it, and Herbert with the hustle play knocks the ball back out of bounds away from Josh Slobear. Timeout, Wyoming Indian. 5:07 to play first half. It's the Chiefs 16, Wind River 15. It's not a shootout on a Saturday, the day before Valentine's Day. We'll take a break on KFCW.
Is proud to support local high school sports teams for home heating, outdoor grilling, and barbecue, along with the best in spas and hot tubs. See Porter's Mountain View Supply, your locally owned dealer. For top brands like Hearthstone, Quadrifire, and Blaze King stoves, Weber, Big Green Egg, and Green Mountain Grills, Free Flow and Sundance Spas, along with service after the sale. Call Porter's Mountain View Supply in Riverton at 856-6993. Porter's.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit nreca.org.
Back is Audie Hill with the basketball, and then we'll get a foul away from the ball on Josh Slobear. So it'll be Wind River's basketball, 5:01 to play first half. 1 point game from Alfred Redmond Senior Gymnasium in Ethity. Here's Hunter Walker, top of the key to Herbert. Now right side Walker, long arcing three, not good. And Herbert with the good hustle play finds Shearer, and Wiley Shearer knocks it down from 3. So back in the lead are the Cougars. Here's Jarrell Tillman to Slobear. He'll bring it around to Audie Hill and Michael Willow. Willow tries to go inside, can't. He'll find Audie, and Audie from 10 will be fouled by Hunter Walker.
First personal foul on Hunter Walker, and it's the 7th team foul against the Cougars, and Audie Hill goes back to the free throw line where he's 4 for 4.
Audie was 6 first half points. And that free throw, good. Free throws, as you said in our earlier broadcast, Ernie, are big. And right now the Chiefs knocking them down when they count. Second free throw is good. Audie Hill now in double figures with 10. And we're tied up 18 apiece on the WRTA bus line scoreboard. Here's the pass inside to Shearer. He'll lose the ball. Saved back in. And then a blocked shot as Shearer went up. And to Audie Hill, here's Jarrell Tillman on the break. He'll hit the layup, and the Chiefs back in the lead. 7th lead change of this first half. There's Romero with 4 minutes to play. Inside to Shearer. Up and under is good by Wiley Shearer. Shearer with 5 points in the quarter, and we're tied up again, 20 apiece. Here's Hill, 3:48 and counting in the first half. Good ball game so far in this first half as the Chiefs playing the slowdown game here against Wind River. Here's Slowbear. He'll drive the lane, put it up, and walk with the basketball. Nice move by Slowbear, but he took about 5 steps.
7th turnover by Wyoming Indian. Trey Mulholland coming out of the game for Wind River, and Colby Jenks comes in for the Cougars.
Brendan Coffey going to be back in. He'll replace Josh Slowbear. And it's fun to watch the activities director here at Wyoming Indian High School, Keith Bowder. He's a one-finger guy when it comes to texting, and he's fun to watch. Here's Herbert inside, block shot by Willow, and then the ball picked up by Hunter Walker. He'll fire up the 3, not good, and we'll see what the call is. Oh, the ball went up. It hit the crossbar above the rim, Ernie, so it'll go to the Chiefs.
3:14 remaining until halftime. We're all knotted up here at 20 points apiece.
Good crowd watching the broadcast on YouTube. Hey, give yourself a high five. Here's Audie Hill inside. He'll miss the shot. And coming away with the rebound is Chambray Romero. Cougars back the other way. And they'll find Wiley Shear. Nice pass inside, picked up by Walker, and he'll hit the circus shot with his left hand. Cougars back in the lead, 8th lead change in this contest. 22-20, Wind River leads it by 2. Here's Audie Hill, right side off the tough Seabearing pick. Back to Brandon Coffey, his 3-pointer, back of the rim, rebound Herbert to Hunter Walker. He'll go coast to coast, lay it up and good. And Hunter Walker with a nice job off the bench. He's got 6.
Yeah, 2 in a row now.
It's a 4-point lead by Wind River. 2:14 to play, first half. Nice inlet pass to tough Seabearing from Brandon Coffey. He'll lay it up and good. Tough with 8, and it's a 2-point game. 2 minutes to go in this first half. Still anybody's contest in this one. Here's Herbert with the long 3. Not good. Rebound Coffey. Chiefs just going to set up their offense. Brandon with the left-hand dribble, left side to Tillman. Now in the corner to Tuff. He'll go 1-on-3. Lay it up, not good. Put the shot back up after the rebound, and it's good.
And 10 points now in the game for Seabearing.
All tied up, 24 apiece on the WRTA Busline scoreboard. Minute and a half to go in this first half, and boy, both of these teams working hard offensively. Here's Herbert inside to Walker. He'll kick it out to Romero, and we'll get a 3-second call on Wind River. That'll be turnover number 5, as coming out of the game is J.C. Herbert, the 5'4" sophomore, with a nice job off the bench for the Cougars.
Minute 21 to go until halftime. We're all tied at 24.
McCorley back in the game. He'll bring the ball across the timeline, and nearly stolen away on that play by Colby Jenks. Another sophomore, 5'9" sophomore, took out the mask rack. They're a new accessory in 2021 for teams. Here's Coffey to Michael Willow, and Willow's been playing a good bit of this second quarter with 2 fouls. Here's Tillman. He'll drive inside, be double teamed. Kicks it out to Tuff. Tuff in the lane is going to walk with the basketball, and that's turnover number 8 on the Chiefs.
Well, that's the second time he's traveled in the lane. Just gets concentrating on the rim and forgets where he's at.
We're inside 50 seconds. Here's Jinx. Good first half of basketball by both of these teams. Good battle. Here's Romero. Right side to Hunter Walker. He'll rise for 3, not good. And Romero runs down the rebound. He'll pop the 3, not good. And then coming away is Shear, and his putback is good. Shear in this quarter was 7, and that's lead change number 8. 2-point game, 20 seconds to go. There's Brandon Coffey back outside to Willow. Michael in the lane. And they're going to get Michael with a player control foul, and oh boy, that's a tough one. That's Willow, his 3rd.
And he's going to come out of the game, and Hunter Walker coming out of the game now for the Cougars, and going back in, Stockman Stagner.
10 seconds to play. 2-point game. Cougars looking to extend the lead. Now 6 seconds to Jenks, and then he'll throw it away. And it should have been over and back. Nobody blew the whistle.
Okay, let's see. They're going to put some time back on the clock. Nobody blew the whistle.
Should have been a turnover on Wind River, probably with about 2 seconds to go. I'm going to say. Cougars lead it 26-24, and
excuse me,
nobody blew the whistle on that play. 2.4 seconds.
Well, we were pretty close, 0.4 of a second off.
So Chiefs basketball, they'll have a chance at a final shot. So Jarrell Tillman will take the ball out of bounds. He'll throw it to Tuff. Stolen away by Romero, and he nearly hit the shot. The clock never went on. They're going to say halftime. So
yeah, the clock never started. So
that was a mess.
Well, at halftime, it's Wind River 26, Wyoming Indian 24. We'll be back with some halftime stats after we take a break.
It's the premier Bone and Joint halftime show coming up next on KFCW.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Do you have a lead foot? Here's some heavy news. Speeding is one of the leading causes of traffic crashes. This is Cody Beers with YDOT. Don't put your schedule above everyone else's safety. Stop tailgating. Don't try to beat traffic lights. And please, pass safely and legally. Drive at safer speeds. Remember the posted speed limit. Slow down. Look out for the other driver. Slow down, Leadfoot.
Long have our ancestors debated taco or quesadilla. Now, Taco John's has finally found the answer. Both. Introducing the Chicken Quesadilla Taco. A taco made with a cheesy quesadilla shell filled with grilled all-white meat chicken and chipotle sauce. And now you can get 2 of them for just $5. History and tacos made. Taco John's. Crunching. Bigger, bolder, better.
Former University of Wyoming quarterback Josh Allen is worthy of Wyoming.
23 plays into my first start here at the University of Wyoming. I dropped back, kind of went through a progression. I saw the middle of the field kind of open up. I decided to lower my shoulder. His helmet went straight into my collarbone here. We landed on the 20-yard line. At that moment, I knew something was really bad.
So Josh's collarbone was pretty bad. He had broken in multiple places, and it required hardware fixation with the plate in order to get it back together.
It was devastating news to me and my family, just knowing that, it could have ended 23 plays in.
We had no question whether we could perform the surgery here, given our wider range of varying subspecialties within orthopedics.
I would recommend Premier Bone and Joint Centers. The thing that made me feel really comfortable with them was they made it feel like your own family.
I think he'll have no problem performing in the NFL. His rehab and his recovery done very well, and I don't see any restrictions on him whatsoever.
They want the best for you, and they won't steer you wrong.
Let us show you why we're worthy of Wyoming.
Welcome back. Alfred Redmond Senior Gymnasium. Ernie over, Cody Beers. And, the girls' game was not close. Wyoming Indian Lady Chiefs would prevail 64-13. It was another outstanding performance for Angela Storga and Sandy Friday, and our thoughts go out to Krista Henry of Wind River, who was injured late in the contest. We don't have any information to share, but it was a lower leg injury for Krista Henry. This game, we've had 8 lead changes, and at the half, it's Wind River boys 26, Wyoming Indian Chiefs 24. Here to take a look at the first half stats, here's the voice of the Cougars, Ernie Over.
Looking at Wind River, they are led at halftime in scoring by Chambry Romero. He has 9 points, including 2 trays and 1 field goal and 1 for 1 at the free throw line. Also scoring for the Cougars, 7 points by Wiley Shearer. He had 7 points all in the second period, 1 tray and 2 field goals. 4 points in the game by Hunter Walker on, no, he has 6 points, I'm sorry. He has 2 field goals and 2 for 2 at the line for a total of 6 points. And we have 4 points by Stockman Stagner, all from the field. And that's the scoring for the Wind River Cougars. For the Wyoming Indian Chiefs, they're led by Austin Hill and Tuff Seabearing, both with 10 points in the game. Austin has 2 field goals, and he is 6 for 6 from the free throw line. And Tuff Seabearing has 1 tray, 2 field goals, 3 for 4 from the line for his 10 points. 2 points by Michael Willow and 2 points by Jarrell Tillman. The Chiefs were 9 of 12 from the free throw line. The Cougars 3 of 3. The Chiefs had 1 3-point field goal, and the Cougars hit 3 trays. There were 5 Wind River Cougar turnovers and 8 by Wyoming Indian. And in the foul department, 7 fouls on Wind River and 6 on Wyoming Indian so far. Very clean game, Cody.
Yeah, good ball game, and both of these teams, well, they're battling. It's not the run and gun game that it was on February 4th. It's definitely a half-court contest as Wyoming Indian is trying to hold teams defensively by playing zone defense now, and you know, it's working after the opening weekend when they tried to run and gun, and now it's just try to minimize everything that's going on and play great defense and get every rebound. And so
yeah, in that first couple of games they could not run and gun because they were out of shape, and you could see it. Michael Willow had his hands on his knees in that first game. Now he's charging up and down the court. That exercise regime that Coach Craig Ferris has his team partake in is paying dividends. They're doing a lot of running, a lot of sprints.
Yeah, it's 3 courts, and it's up and down for a couple hours a day in practice. And yeah, they've got one week of regular season to go. They'll play 4 games this coming week, possibly 5 if St. Stephen's is able to open their season, and then it's on to regional tournament play in Pavilion this year in the first round, and it's winner take all. If you win that first game, you move on to play on Saturday and a chance to go to state. So
yeah, and it's very possible that'll be Wind River and the Wyoming Indian again in that game. Big Piney's undefeated in league play at 3-0, and they could get a bye. And of course, St. Stephen's hasn't played. So unless the Eagles can get in and knock off either Wind River or Wyoming Indian, it looks like we might have the Chiefs and Cougars again in that first game at the Quad Regional.
No doubt about it. Halftime score, Wind River 26, Wyoming Indian 24. I'd like to say thanks to all the sponsors out there. And if you're listening in today, don't forget tomorrow. It's Sunday, but it's going to be Valentine's Day, Ernie. And, you know, I just want to make sure that
guys don't forget.
Yeah, don't forget, because it could be a long day. I learned the hard way on several dates. You know, when it's Mother's Day. Back when I was first married, we had young kids, and I didn't pay any attention to Mother's Day for my wife. It was I took care of my mom, and I found out that you never forget Mother's Day, even if it's your wife. So
well, I found
I'm sure she's listening to me and upset with me right now. But
well, I found an interesting stat this morning, Cody, on CBS. They were talking about how everyone is getting ready for flowers, because flowers this time of year come from South America primarily, and that they will have 2 billion flowers distributed worldwide here on tomorrow, not Saint Valentine's Day, but Valentine's Day.
Yeah, well, Valentine was a saint, right?
He was, yeah.
Hey, it's the halftime show. We have digressed big time into talking about flowers and flower arranging and the whole deal, as my old coach Dan White called our football team. You never want a football team to be called flower arrangers, Ernie.
Flower arrangers.
And we weren't very good, but hey, this is the halftime show brought to you by Premier Bone and Joint. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Second half coming up next. It's the Wind River boys and Wyoming Indian boys on KFCW.
They say the best offense is a good defense. This theory applies on Wyoming roads and highways just as much as it does on the basketball court. Always know road conditions before you head out. Call 511 or download the Y.511 app for road information at your fingertips. Buckle up every trip, every time, and put away distractions, especially your phone, so you're better prepared for the unexpected. Finally, never drink and drive, not even a little, because buzz driving is drunk driving. This message brought to you by Y.Dot.
What could be sweeter than candy for Valentine's Day? Saving money. And you'll save 10% store-wide all month long at Overhead Door. Save 10% on windows, doors, storm doors, shower doors, garage doors, entry doors from now till February 26th. Hi, this is Chuck Parmley with Overhead Door Company of Riverton Lander, inviting you to celebrate Valentine's Day the whole month of February by saving 10% store-wide. Estimates are free, so give us a call at 856-DOOR or come to our showroom at 600 East Main in Riverton.
Welcome back to Alfred Redmond Senior Gymnasium. Cody Beers, Ernie over. And Ernie, I just want to say thanks to the Wyoming Indian students, Miss Ironcloud, Miss Underwood, taking care of us on the camera today. And they're doing an outstanding job.
Yes, they are. We're outscored 14-12 in the first period. They outscored Wyoming Indian 14-10 in the second. And now we're in the third, and here's the voice of the Wyoming Indian Chiefs, Cody Beers.
Here's Chambray Romero to Jaden Miller and Mulholland, and then a steal right away there by the big man, Michael Willow. It's Wyoming Indian basketball. They trail by 2. We've had 8 lead changes in this game. Wind River's going to try to get out and run, and they do here as Romero takes the steal and turns it into points. And Romero now in double figures with 11. And it's the largest lead of the game by Wind River, 28-24. There's Brandon Coffey in the lane. He'll be fouled. And the
Miller.
First foul on Jaden Miller, the 5'4 junior. And so it'll be Wyoming Indian basketball. 7:17 to play, third quarter, excuse me. Here's Tough Seabearing. Three-pointer, not good. Rebound put back by Audie Hill. And we're back to a 2-point lead, 28-26. 12 points for Austin Hill. Here's Stagner to Romero. Right side Miller. Inside Wiley Shear, and he'll walk with the basketball. Turnover number 6 on Wind River. It'll be Chiefs basketball, 6:56 to play, third quarter. So here's Tough Seabearing, Michael Willow, Brandon Coffey, Josh Slowbear, and Austin Hill on the floor, the original starting 5. And the original starting 5 out for Wind River. Cougars with the near steal. And the pass inside to Willow. His shot, not good. Rebound Brandon Coffey, and he'll put it back up and good. And that's the first bucket for Brandon Coffey.
Well, Coffey at that time really established position under the basket and was in great shape for that putback.
28-28, here's Shear to Romero. He'll drive along the end line, lose the ball. Turnover number 7 on Wind River. Back to Austin Hill. Hill's going to drive the lane, be in traffic, put the shot up, and it finds its way over the rim. Just kind of bounced there on top of the rim, and the Chiefs back in the lead. 9th lead change in this game. Here's Stagner to Miller. 5:56 to play, third quarter. 2-point lead and another turnover by the Cougars. Josh Slowbear comes with it. He'll find Audie Hill inside. Coffey. Shot not good. Brandon with the rebound. Rising for Austin Hill, and then Tough. And the Chiefs doing a nice job getting the rebounds in this game. And we'll get a foul on Wind River. Chambray Romero's first.
Well, if you've listened to my broadcast, you know how fond I am of bounce passes through the lane. And Wind River's had 3 of them this half, and they've all resulted in turnovers.
Here's Slowbear for 3. It's good. Josh Slowbear, his first 3 of the season. And quickly, Wyoming Indian up by 5. They've got their biggest lead of the year. Or the game, excuse me. Here's Miller to Romero. Might be their biggest lead of the season, actually, Ernie, as this is game number 4. They had to fight from behind and claw their way to the win on Thursday, and Chiefs playing at their pace in this one, and Justin Walker doesn't like it. Here's Shear for 3. Front of the rim, not good. Coming out with the rebound is Audie Hill. Audie got himself 7 rebounds in this game. Left side to Tuff. Tuff gonna find Slowbear, same spot in the corner. He's fouled, the shot is good, and Josh Slowbear is on fire. Foul's gonna go
on
Jaden Miller. So Slowbear back-to-back 3s. And I've never heard of Josh Slowbear until this year.
Well, here's a chance for a 4-point play. You don't have those very often.
Slowbear will eye it, fire it, and it's over the back of the backboard. So 8-point lead for the Chiefs here with 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Chiefs hitting shots in this one. Here's Hunter Walker. Now right side to J.C. Herbert. Herbert in the lane.
Wiley
Shear, and we'll get foul number 4 on Michael Willow, and that's a big foul on the Chiefs.
And Shearer at the free throw line hasn't been there yet. He has 7 points in the game, 2 field goals, and 1 tray.
Hits the first free throw. He had 7 points in that second quarter. Now he's got 8. He leads this team in scoring at about 16 points a game.
McCorley now in for the Chiefs.
Sitting down with those 4 fouls is Michael Willow. Second free throw by Shear, not good, and a rebound by Coffey. 7-point lead for the Chiefs, 36-29. Here's Tuff, and a steal by Herbert. So turnover number 9 on Wyoming Indian. Here's Herbert inside to Shear, back outside to Herbert. J.C. Herbert, very fast young player. Triple team on Shear, now in the corner, shot on the way, not good. Rebound number 8 for Austin Hill. 4:20 to play, Chiefs lead it 36-29 on the WRTA Busline scoreboard. Here's Coffey at the high post, finds McCorley underneath, back outside, Austin Hill, 3-pointer, back of the rim. Audie just not able to find it, but nice pass from Herbert to a running Hunter Walker, and Walker now with 8 points. 36-31, Chiefs just didn't get back on that break. Here's Audie, he'll make the move inside, find Tuff outside, 3-pointer is good, and Tuff Seabearing now with a season high 13 points. The lead is back to 8.
And that's his second tray of the game.
Now Walker for 3, not good, and McCorley comes away with the rebound, he loses it. Herbert with the steal to Romero, 3-pointer not good, and a rebound for Stockman Stagner. Back outside, Walker resets to Romero, now Herbert. He'll go into the land of the bigs and get the foul on Tuff Seabearing. First foul on Seabearing.
And 2 shots here for J.C. Herbert, who has not scored in the game. The 5'4" sophomore toes the line.
Herbert's made his presence felt, though, playing great defense. Free throw, not good, and he'll get a second. So Isaiah Burnett in the game, along with Jarrell Tillman. Brandon Coffey going to come out, and so this Wyoming Indian team missing Michael Willow, playing 3 very young players. Here's the next free throw by Herbert, not good. And Audie Hill with rebound number 9.
Well, that's what cost the Cougars last night in that loss against Big Piney. Free throws, you got to hit them.
39-31, Chiefs by 8. Here's another 3 for Slowbear. Wasn't in exactly the same spot. It's off, not good. Rebound Burnett to Romero. 3 minutes to play, third quarter. Here's Herbert. He'll drive along the end line. And coming away with the steal is Tuff Seabearing. Slowbear on the breakaway, lays it up and good. Josh Slowbear having himself a career quarter, and the lead is 10.
8 points in the game now for Josh Slowbear.
41-31. Here's Romero from deep, and he's got 14. Timeout, Wind River. 2:37 to play, third quarter. It's Wyoming Indian 41, Wind River 34. We'll take a break and go with it on KFCW.
They're back. The WRTA buses, that is. Need to travel between Riverton and Lander? You can ride now. WRTA will also be opening routes on the Wind River Indian Reservation as soon as the Tribal Council lifts the stay-at-home orders. Ride safely knowing the buses are being cleaned according to the CDC standards and that riders will be wearing their masks and seated, one rider to every 2 seats. Veterans, remember the WRTA provides free VA transportation to Riverton, Casper, Salt Lake, and other locations. Call WRTA at 856-7118 for more.
2 minutes, 37 seconds remaining in period number 3. Wyoming Indian with that big spurt here at the beginning of the third quarter, leading Wind River 41-34, and the Chiefs have the ball. Here's Cody.
Welcome back. It's Wyoming Indian basketball. Here's Slowbear to Tillman, now in the left wing, Seabearing. In the block to Audie Hill. He'll get the shot and the rebound, and we'll get a foul on Braden Linhart.
And Braden, that's his third, and quickly Jaden Miller is going to come into the game to replace him.
10 rebounds now for Audie Hill. Chiefs lead by 7, 2:19 to go third quarter. Here's Tillman. He'll inbound it deep in the corner, left side, and back outside Tough and Audie Hill. 7-point lead. Here's Tough with the long three, not good. Rebound, Tillman. He'll find Tough. He'll take it to the hole, lay it in, and good. Tough Seabearing now with 15, and the Chiefs' lead is 9. 2 minutes. Here's Burnett. Left side, Romero. Another three. Front of the rim, not good. Rebound number 11 on Audie Hill. And they're going to say held ball, and it'll go to the Chiefs. So another hustle play by Herbert.
Minute 47 to go here, period 3.
9-point advantage. Here's Audie Hill. Left side in the corner to McCorley. Kieran McCorley, he'll have his pocket picked by Romero. Turnover, Wyoming Indian. Romero to Shear, not good. Rebound, Herbert, and a block shot by Tough, and then off Burnett and out of bounds. So Chiefs defense coming up big here in this third quarter. It'll be Wyoming Indian basketball with 1:26 to play.
Official with a big smile on his face as he talked to Josh Slowbear.
Here's Audie across the timeline. He'll bring it left side, guarded closely by Herbert, and then Herbert just reaches out and grabs Audie because Audie was going to go to the hole.
A little bit too closely there on that guarding.
Team foul number 5 on the Cougars. Wyoming Indian basketball, nearing a minute in this third quarter. Here's a pass out top of the key and ran down by McCorley. Back to Slowbear. Slowbear with the crossover dribble and stolen away by Burnett. Isaiah to the hole, misses the shot. Rebound, Tough, and then a foul on the rebound on Wiley Shear, I believe. It is.
That was his second personal foul.
6 team fouls here in the third quarter, and that's going to be a big one as we go into the fourth, Ernie, because Wyoming Indian going to get an opportunity to shoot free throws a lot in the fourth.
Yeah, only 2 fouls against the Chiefs. They've got the ball, under a minute to go now, period 3.
50 seconds to play. Here's Tough to Audie Hill on the left side. Audie inside, post up, and a near block shot, but they're going to say Burnett from behind on Brandon Coffey.
Well, they could have made that exact same call down the floor here a minute ago, but going to the free throw line now is Brandon Coffey. He has only 2 points in the game.
Coffey was in double figures with 12 on Thursday night. And now Coffey to the line. Brandon, left-hander, in and out.
Yeah, missed it.
He'll get a second. 43-34 with 44.2 seconds to play in the third.
He can put the Chiefs up by 10 if he hits this.
And he does.
And he does.
So 3 points for Brandon Coffey, 10-point lead for Wyoming Indian. It's 44-34, and we're nearing 30 seconds to play in this third quarter. There's Romero on the right wing. Now top of the key to Miller. Left side, Burnett. Burnett, top of the key, Romero. To Isaiah, he'll throw up the three. It's offline, and a rebound to Brandon Coffey. He'll kick it out to Jarrell Tillman, the young sophomore inside. Gets it back out to McQuarley, and then Audie Hill takes off toward the bucket before he dribbles with the basketball. So turnover, Wyoming Indian.
Yeah, they could have got Tillman on a 3-second zone that time too. He was planted in the paint and didn't get out of there soon enough.
The best angle is always right here at the table, and Ernie Over always has the best angle. 7 seconds, here's Wind River. Inside Wiley Shear, he'll jump in to Tough. His shot not good. Rebound, Brandon Coffey. And a big third quarter for the Wyoming Indian Chiefs. They trailed by 2. They outscore Wind River by 12 in the third. It's Wyoming Indian 44, Wind River 34. We'll be back after a break. This is Wyoming Indian and Wind River basketball on the Wind River Radio Network.
Gales Carpet One is a sponsor of youth local sports because they know after the medals are won, after the trophy goes home, and after they make that final score, what the student athletes take home is much more valuable. They're building teams, they're building experiences, they're building memories that last a lifetime. Gales Carpet One Floor and Home is proud to be a sponsor of this local youth broadcast. Good luck to all competitors in the game from Gales Carpet One, 220 East Main Street, Riverton. If you're a teenager, you're old enough to know that bad things happen sometimes. You can't change the past, but you can have a big impact on the future. Your future is what you make it, so hang out with positive friends and family members who encourage you to be your best. Just because you may not be able to see and understand your strengths doesn't mean that others can't. Often the people who know you the best know you better than you know yourself. You are valued. This message brought to you by the Fremont County Prevention Program.
Welcome back, Redmond Senior Gymnasium. Ernie Over, Cody Beers, and that was a 20-8 third quarter by Wyoming Indian, Ernie.
Yeah, it was. They have been hitting their shots. Wind River's now up to 8 turnovers in the game.
Wind River basketball. Here's Isaiah Burnett to Stockman Stagner and Chambé Romero. Romero around the horn to J.C. Herbert, and then a turnaround shot. It's an air ball, and then a steal back as Wyoming Indian throws it away. Romero for 3, it's good.
Yeah,
Romero
17.
now, yeah, I'm sorry, 4 threes, Ernie, for Chambé Romero.
17 points in the game.
7-point lead for the Chiefs. Here's Audie Hill, left side to Jarrell Tillman. Tillman around the horn to Tough. He'll throw up the 3. It's in and out. And running the rebound down is J.C. Herbert. He's out on the run. It's 1-on-4. Herbert to Romero. 3 on the way. Good. Wyoming Indian going to get a quick time. That's 20 points and 5 threes for Chambé Romero. 7:11 to play. It's the Chiefs 44, Wind River 40.
Coming to WyoToday.com, live soccer. We'll follow the Lander Valley Tigers soccer teams during their 2021 season. Free HD video broadcasts of the game coming soon to WyoToday.com.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Wyoming Indian High School, back-to-back threes to open this quarter by Chambé Romero. He leads all scorers with 20 points, Ernie, and he's been outstanding.
Chambéry last year was the leading three-point shooter on the Wind River Cougars, and he hadn't been finding the range yet, but he sure has tonight. 5 threes in the game by Romero, and it's a 4-point game. The Chiefs will have the ball, and here's Cody.
4-point lead as Wind River comes out and hits 2 threes. in under 45 seconds, and now it's anybody's ball game again. Michael Willow back in the game with those 4 fouls. Here's McCorley, and he'll throw it away right to Romero. Chambray to Herbert, lay it up, good. 8-0 run now by Wind River to open this quarter, and it's a 2-point game. Here's Audie Hill inside. They're going to get the blocking foul on Stockman Stagner. And if your outside shots aren't going, you go to the hole, and Audie Hill going to get 2 free throws on that foul by Stagner.
He had something on his wrist that he had to take off and handed to Coach Craig Ferris, and now Hill at the line where he has not missed tonight.
And he misses.
Oops.
So here's Josh Slowbear back in the game, and Kieran McCorley will leave. 6:46 to play.
He had been 6 for 6 at the line, now 6 for 7.
Second one, not good. Tough Seabearing with the rebound to Audie Hill. Audie going to go right up on Wiley Shear, hit the shot, and Shear going to be called for his 3rd foul on the play. So Audie now with 16, and he'll get a chance at a 3-point play.
Yeah, the old-fashioned 3-point play.
Chiefs by 4, 46-42. Free throw, good.
Well, he found the range again.
5-point lead. Sorry, 47-42. 6.5 to play. There's Romero, right side to Stagner. Back to Romero. In the corner, Herbert. He'll rise from 5. It's good. J.C. Herbert back-to-back buckets. And it's a 3-point game, 47-44. Here's Audie to Willow. Back to Audie. He'll rise from 5. Not good. Rebound put back by Tough Seabearing. He's got 17, and the lead is back to 5. Chiefs getting a lot of second chance in this game. Here's Stagner. He'll drive in the lane. Rise. Not good. Rebound again by Herbert. His putback is good, and the 5'4" sophomore plays at about 6'2". 3-point game.
Now Wyoming Indian does have the height advantage in this, and they do a little bit better job blocking out under the basket.
Here's Slowbear left side. He'll terminate his dribble, find Tough. In the corner to Willow. Now outside Audie Hill, and J.C. Herbert just got a little bit too close to Audie, and this is where free throws start coming into play. That's team foul number 9 on Wind River. Actually team foul number 10. And so from here on out, Wyoming Indian on every foul is going to shoot 2. First one, good. 18 now for Audie Hill. That's 4 free throw attempts in the quarter. He's attempted 10 and hit 8. Second one is good. Well, 51-46, 5.5 minutes to play. Audie in this game with 19. There's Stagner, nice inlet pass right through Shear's legs, and then Wind River steals it back as Burnett was in the right place at the right time. To Romero, 5:16 to play. Right side Stagner, now in the corner to Burnett. Burnett drops it off. Romero, long 3 off the rim, and rebound number 11 for Austin Hill. Here's Tough, he'll walk it across. 5 minutes to play. In the corner, Slowbear, right in that same 3-point place, and he cans it. Josh Slowbear, 3 threes in the second half, and the lead is 8. 54-46, nice pass. Inside Burnett, rebound Shear, put back is good. Timeout Wind River.
Shear now has double figures in the game. 54-48, 6-point lead, 4:41 to go.
And meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
Riverton Vision Center offers comprehensive eye health exams, highly trained staff, and a large selection of fashion eyewear and sunglasses. Dr. Ballard, Dr. Hinkle, and Dr. Frazier offer over 70 years of experience. Call Riverton Vision Center at 856-9451 to schedule an appointment today.
Porter's Mountain View Supply is proud to support local high school sports teams for home heating, outdoor grilling, and barbecue, along with the best in spas and hot tubs. See Porter's Mountain View Supply, your locally owned dealer, for top brands like Hearthstone, Quadrifire, and Blaze King stoves, Weber, Big Green Egg, and Green Mountain grills, Free Flow and Sundance spas, along with service after the sale. Call Porter's Mountain View Supply in Riverton at 856-6993. Porter's.
Welcome back. His Alfred Redmond Senior Gymnasium. 4:41 to play in another classic Wyoming Indian Wind River game. It's Wyoming Indian basketball. Here's Brandon Coffey. He'll bring the ball across the timeline. In the corner, Josh Slowbear, three-pointer, back of the rim, not good, and a rebound taken away by Wiley Shear. Right side, Isaiah Burnett. In the corner, Hunter Walker now back in there. They leave Chambray wide open, and he cans another three, his third three of the fourth, and it's a three-point game. 23 points for Chambray Romero. Here's Josh Slowbear and Willow. Willow playing with those 4 fouls. Halfway through the fourth quarter, Willow rises, not good. Rebound, Shear. And Wiley off on the run. In the corner to Walker. And Walker steps out of bounds along the end line. Turnover, Wind River.
And for Wind River, that's turnover number 10.
How many on Wyoming Indian do you have?
14.
All right, 14 turnovers. Wyoming Indian basketball, 3-point game. 3:50 to play, and you just got a feeling this one's going to go down to the final minute. Here's Austin Hill. Audie, right side to Coffey. He'll kick it, and Herbert with another steal. He'll come up with it and then walk with a basketball, I believe. A double dribble by Herbert. And he's wanting a foul as J.C. Herbert is clapping his hands. And
well, that brought Justin Walker off the bench to have a little chat with the official here.
Wyoming Indian basketball, and you don't want to show up the officials by clapping in their face. 3.5 minutes, 3-point game. Here's Coffey on the right wing. He'll bring it top of the key to Audie Hill. Audie 360 move in the lane, and they'll say he walks with the basketball. Anytime you go 360 against your right hand, you're never going to get just 2 steps. So turnover, Wyoming Indian. Wind River basketball. Here's Burnett, 3-point game. Here's Shear, walked with the basketball. He shuffled his feet. And he's a bundle of energy, Wiley Shear, and it's hard to just take 2 steps. Timeout, Wyoming Indian, 3:10 to play. 3-point game. Wyoming Indian 54, Wind River 51. We'll be back after a break on KFCW.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit nreca.org.
3 minutes, 10 seconds to go in this game. A 3-point lead by a Wyoming Indian. They've got the ball. Here's Cody.
There's Brandon Coffey. He'll bring it across the timeline. Chiefs playing a slow-down game here as Wind River now out in his zone defense. Here's Slowbear. He'll dribble right side, back outside to Tuff. Now left side, Willow. In the corner, Brandon Coffey. Coffey back out top of the key to Slowbear and Willow. Now Tuff Seabearing. He'll lose the ball. J.C. Herbert got his hand on it and forced the Tuff Seabearing turnover.
2:43 to go. 3-point lead by Wyoming Indian.
Here's Chambray Romero, top of the key. Wiley Shear in the lane. His shot is good, and we got a 1-point game. 54-53. Chiefs led it 44-34 at the end of the third. Willow will drop it off to Audie Hill. Audie going to try to dribble through traffic. And this zone defense put on by Justin Walker to try to combat the moves of Audie Hill. We're going to get a foul on J.C. Herbert, his third.
His third, and more free throws now.
Josh Slowbear going to go to the line. Slowbear 0 for 1, but he's got 3 threes in this game.
11 points in the game. His previous high this season was 5 points.
Slowbear eyes it, fires it, and misses it back of the rim. Slowbear in this game with 11 points. He had 5 points 2 games ago and a bucket against Wind River. That's the sum total of his varsity points. Next free throw is good. So Slowbear hits 1 for 2. He's got 12, and it's a 2-point Chiefs lead as we near the 2-minute mark. Here's Herbert to Burnett. Burnett guarded closely, right side to Walker. Top of the key, Romero. Can't leave Chambray open. Here's a bounce pass, but Wiley took steps when he made that pass, and he can't believe it, but it'll be Wyoming Indian basketball.
Well,
1:52 to play. Chiefs basketball, here's Slowbear. Boy, and that was a risky pass, nearly stolen by Wyatt Shearer.
Well, if Shearer had left that alone, it would have gone out of bounds without the Tillman hitting it.
Tillman brings it in to Audie. Audie Hill.
They're going to run some clock now, Cody.
Well, they'll try. It's precarious. Here's Audie. He'll go around Walker and then bring it back out top of the key. Another Hill brother, Lane Hill, was outstanding at running out the clock, and that time Hunter Walker with the foul on Austin Hill. Second foul on Walker, and now Hill to the line. He'll shoot a pair.
9 for 11 in the game.
First one on the way is good. Audie now in the game, 20 points, and he's hit 4 free throws in a row. He has been at the free throw line the entire game. Next one, good. 21 points, 4-point lead for the Chiefs. 90 seconds to play in this one. There's Burnett to Jaden Miller. Now Wiley Shear back outside to Miller. And Burnett. Romero wide open, and his three-pointer gets stuck in the rim. I don't know if anybody can jump that high. Oh, well, we got one there as Burnett knocks it away. It'll be Chiefs basketball. You don't see that very often. Timeout, Wind River. 1:18 to play, Wyoming Indian 57, Wind River 53. We're back on KFCW, streaming on WYO Today and at Facebook.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Welcome back, Alfred Renner Gymnasium, 1:18 to play. That was a crazy shot by Romero. It got stuck in the rim. And now it's Chiefs basketball. Cougars out in the full court press. And guess whose hands are on it? Audie Hill. He'll be guarded by J.C. Herbert. Audie across the timeline. He'll go around Herbert, throw it back out toward Tuff, and that'll be the 4th foul on J.C. Herbert. For the 5'10 sophomore now with 4 fouls, and the last person on the planet that Wind River wanted to send to the free throw line.
Only 2 fouls whistled against Wyoming Indian in this entire second half, and we've had 12 against the Cougars.
First free throw on the way is good. What are you implying there? Anything?
No, just a statistic that's kind of blatant.
58-53 as the Chiefs or the Cougars make some changes. Herbert comes out. Second free throw, not good. And a rebound by Wind River. Here's Hunter Walker outside to Romero. Cross court Burnett. In the corner, Miller for three.
No, that's
in and
Lenhart.
out. I'm sorry, Braden Lenhart with that three. And
last touch by Slowbear.
Ball off Slowbear out of bounds. So we're inside a minute, 56.5 seconds to go. 5-point lead for Wyoming Indian. Here's Walker to Lenhart. Right side Burnett, 50 seconds to go. There's Burnett, he'll inbound inside. Wiley Shear, lay it up good, timeout. And Shear now with 14 points. Timeout, Wind River, 45 seconds to play. It's a 3-point game. Wyoming Indian 58, Wind River 55. Back on KFCW.
Do you have a lead foot? Here's some heavy news. Speeding is one of the leading causes of traffic crashes. This is Cody Beers with YDOT. Don't put your schedule above everyone else's safety. Stop tailgating. Don't try to beat traffic lights. And please, pass safely and legally. Drive at safer speeds. Remember the posted speed limit. Slow down. Look out for the other driver. Slow down, Leadfoot.
Long have our ancestors debated taco or quesadilla. Now, Taco John's has finally found the answer. Both. Introducing the Chicken Quesadilla Taco. A taco made with a cheesy quesadilla shell filled with grilled all-white meat chicken and chipotle sauce. And now you can get 2 of them for just $5. History and tacos made. Taco John's. Crunching. Bigger, bolder, better.
Well, back again, 40 seconds to go, and the smart play is for Wind River not to foul Audie Hill. He's had 12 of 15 from the line.
There's Hill to Michael Willow, back to Austin Hill, and now Willow. He'll bring it across the timeline. He's triple teamed. They'll find Tough. 35 seconds to go. Inside pass, Jarrell Tillman for 3. Crazy shot, and that's just a young guy taking a bad shot. And we're 25 seconds. We'll get a foul on Michael Willow, and he just fouled out of the ball game. Coaches are saying don't foul, but he got too close and he couldn't get away. It was like there was a magnet.
Well, that's only the 3rd foul on Wyoming Indian in the entire second half, so the Cougars will have it out of bounds.
Willow's gone. Here's Romero in the corner. Walker for 3, front of the rim, not good, and it goes right to Audie Hill. His 14th rebound to Brandon Coffey. 14 seconds, and Herbert
has fouled out.
It's his 5th foul. So Herbert with 13.4 seconds. And now Brandon Coffey will go to the line. Coffey with 3 points today. He's 1 for 2. And Lenhart going to come back in for Wind River as J.C. Herbert comes out.
This could make it a 2-possession game and pretty much ice it for Wyoming Indian.
In and out for Brandon Coffey. He'll get a second free throw.
13.4 seconds to go. 3-point lead by the Chiefs.
Big free throw here for the junior. It's up. It's not good. Rebound, Tough Seabearing. And Wyoming Indian going to try to run it out here. 10 seconds to play. Audie Hill through traffic. And Wind River forced a foul. It'll be foul number 4 on Braden Lenhart.
Well, Seabearing that time just out-positioned Wiley Shearer and was able to get that rebound, which was really critical. And now here's Audie Hill, 12 of 16 at the line to shoot 2.
First one, he'll eye it, fire it, and knock it down.
Yeah, that makes it a 2-possession game now with 6 seconds to go.
23 points for Audie Hill, half of those coming at the free throw line.
This one will ice it. Nope.
4-point game. Romero from half court. It's not good, and Slowbear gonna rebound it. And Wyoming Indian wins their 2nd straight game after an 0-2 start. Final score, Wyoming Indian 59, Wind River 55. Our Click It or Ticket postgame show coming up next after a break on KFCW.
Former University of Wyoming quarterback Josh Allen is worthy of Wyoming.
23 plays into my first start here at the University of Wyoming. I dropped back, kind of went through a progression. I saw the middle of the field kind of open up. I decided to lower my shoulder. His helmet went straight into my collarbone here. We landed on the 20-yard line. At that moment, I knew something was really bad.
So Josh's collarbone was pretty bad. He had broken in multiple places, and it required hardware fixation with the plate in order to get it back together.
It was devastating news to me and my family, just knowing that, it could have ended 23 plays in.
We had no question whether we could perform the surgery here, given our wider range of varying subspecialties within orthopedics.
I would recommend Premier Bone and Joint Centers. The thing that made me feel really comfortable with them was they made it feel like your own family.
I think he'll have no problem performing in the NFL. His rehab and his recovery done very well, and I don't see any restrictions on him whatsoever.
They want the best for you, and they won't steer you wrong.
Let us show you why we're worthy of Wyoming.
They say the best offense is a good defense. This theory applies on Wyoming roads and highways just as much as it does on the basketball court. Always know road conditions before you head out. Call 511 or download the Y.511 app for road information at your fingertips. Buckle up every trip, every time, and put away distractions, especially your phone, so you're better prepared for the unexpected. Finally, never drink and drive, not even a little, because buzz driving is drunk driving. This message brought to you by Y.Dot.
Welcome back in our post-game Click It or Ticket post-game show. And, hey, the Chiefs playing better basketball and playing his best game of the season by far. And I know he feels good about this one.
Yep.
The junior, Tough Seabearing. Hey, congratulations today.
Thank you.
17 points, 10 rebounds, Tough. And what's been the key for you guys? It's been a really quick season. You guys had to get up to speed quick.
We just ran a lot. That's all we have to do is just run a lot, and then Coach always tells us that whatever we're doing in practice is going to work in the game, so we just trust him and helping us out in practice, and always, try to be a leader to those younger guys and tell them, because I'm experienced, and I just tell them, like, don't be scared when you go in. The game's going to come to you. Like, as we build up in more games, it's going to come to you.
Well, big second half today for one of your young guys. I didn't even know who Josh Slowbear was when the season started, but
it's my
Josh,
nephew.
He's your nephew.
Yep.
Okay, that's fun right there. Well, he's got the touch. He's got the uncle's touch, so to speak. He had 3 threes in the second half, and they were big.
Yeah. He struggled the first half, and we just got on him in the second half. We told him not to be scared. You're gonna miss some shots, but just keep shooting, and it's gonna be there. And he did that, and he did good.
Well, down the stretch, you guys have free throws. You shot a ton of them today, and you had that late rebound. The ball kind of came off in your favor, and you got your hip into sheer, and that was probably the winning rebound right there.
Just like state championship game, that's what happened last year.
Well, you guys still have a ways to go.
Yep.
I mean, you got a lot of games next week, but you want to try to make another trip back to state, and you just got to keep improving, right?
Yeah, we just got to keep improving. I tell these guys we can do it. We could go far, with this team, because this is all we got, and we just got to keep working in practice. That's all it takes, just working in practice and learning from our mistakes and stuff.
All right, Tough. You are our Papa Murphy's player of the game. Congratulations.
Thank
Another
you.
good win for the Chiefs today.
Yep.
All right. Hey, if you got somebody, don't forget, tomorrow's Valentine's Day, all right?
All right.
All
Probably
right.
just a basketball.
Tough, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, that's Tough Seabearing on the Click It or Ticket post-game show. We'll try to get Craig Ferris here. If he'll tell Coach to come out. Ernie, it's probably pretty wet.
Just a little bit,
sweaty, but hey, really good basketball game today by both of these teams. Fun to watch. The county rivalry was alive and well today at Alfred Redmond Senior Gymnasium. We're going to get Coach Craig Ferris joining us here on the post game, and if you go clear underneath, yeah, thanks, Coach.
I'm a little tall for it.
Got you on camera up here, Coach.
I was trying to have fun with Tough there.
Well, guys like Tough Seabearing, they've matured a lot.
Oh, man.
And, he came in as this little skinny freshman, I remember.
Yeah.
And the game was big for him then, and now you can see the game slowing down for guys like Tough. And Audie Hill can take over a game, but today, Tough Seabearing took it over.
Yes, exactly. We talked to both those guys today before the game about being aggressive and about taking advantage of their skill set and the guy that's guarding them. we preach every day before every game that, they can't stop everything. They can take things away, but they can't take everything away. It's your job as a player to understand what they're taking away and what you have left and what you can do. And, man, if we can get guys like that, I think Audie had, 23?
He did.
Tough had 17, and Josh Slowbear, of all people, finished with
12.
12. If we can get 3 guys scoring double digits with us, we're going to give ourselves a chance.
Coming into Game 4 on the season, Slowbeard scored 7 points, and so when he sets up out there in the right wing, right in front of the bench, hits that first 3 and then hits another one, and you're like, wow.
Yeah, that's one of the big things that we preach with these guys is confidence. I know we're yelling at them. I know and I kind of felt like that at the beginning of the game. I felt like some of our guys were putting too much expectation on themselves. They were trying too hard, trying to make, the big plays and all that stuff. It's all about making the simple, smart, disciplined plays, and it worked for us in that second half.
Well, you guys have had to change your complete game plan from Game 1 to Game 4. You're now mostly a half-court team, but you're getting a matchup zone defense. It's working really well. Your guys are hustling.
Yeah.
As teams move it, you've got to keep with those players.
Yeah. I'm going to give credit to all of our younger guys, our JV freshman guys, our younger guys, because we threw them to the wolves. They jumped from the frying pan into the fire, and they're really stepping it up. I know some of them look a little shook in that first half, but once we got them calmed down, once we got them, in their little zones, and I'm really happy with the way like Audie and Tuff and Mike they're talking to them out in the game, because you need that kind of leadership. Sometimes when a coach says it, it turns into the Charlie Brown want. But when they're hearing it from the seniors and the older guys, and it just boosts their confidence, and we become a better team from it.
Well, you got a couple days off, and then you play Riverside Tuesday over in Shoshone, and then have to go over the hill and play Big Piney.
Yep.
And then maybe a game against St. Stephen's, but then it's regional week.
Yep. The 3 things we were focusing on when we found out: number 1, get in shape; number 2, get our defensive schemes and get our younger guys developed and into that level of where we need to be; and number 4, confidence. Number 4. Number 4. Number 3.
Hey.
Confidence level. And it's getting there. Everything's been fast-tracked. We've changed a lot of the things that we do in practice. We've kind of, left a few things out. We've actually put our expectation a little bit more emphasis on a few things in practice, and it's starting to pay off for us.
Well, this Wind River team, you guys are really evenly matched with them, and it could come down to a winner-take-all game in Pavilion in the first game at regionals.
It is, and that's what we're focused on. I know the way our bracket is set up this year. Our first day is in a quad. You win that first game, I think you punch your ticket to state tournament. So that's what we're focusing on. Every team has goals at the beginning of the year, and our goal is that first game at regionals.
All right, Craig Ferris. Hey, congratulations. We'll see you Tuesday in Shoshone.
Sounds good. Can't wait.
All right, Craig Ferris, hang around just for a second, Coach. We're going to take a break. We'll come back with final stats. This is Wyoming Indian and Wind River basketball on the Wind River Radio Network.
What could be sweeter than candy for Valentine's Day? Saving money. And you'll save 10% store-wide all month long at Overhead Door. Save 10% on windows, doors, storm doors, shower doors, garage doors, entry doors from now till February 26th. Hi, this is Chuck Parmley with Overhead Door Company of Riverton Lander, inviting you to celebrate Valentine's Day the whole month of February by saving 10% store-wide. Estimates are free, so give us a call at 856-DOOR or come to our showroom at 600 East Main in Riverton.
They're back. The WRTA buses, that is. Need to travel between Riverton and Lander? You can ride now. WRTA will also be opening routes on the Wind River Indian Reservation as soon as the Tribal Council lifts the stay-at-home orders. Ride safely knowing the buses are being cleaned according to the CDC standards and that riders will be wearing their masks and seated, one rider to every 2 seats. Veterans, remember the WRTA provides free VA transportation to Riverton, Casper, Salt Lake, and other locations. Call WRTA at 856-7118 for more information.
Gales Carpet One is a sponsor of youth local sports because they know after the medals are won, after the trophy goes home, and after they make that final score, what the student athletes take home is much more valuable. They're building teams, They're building experiences. They're building memories that last a lifetime. Gales Carpet One Floor and Home is proud to be a sponsor of this local youth broadcast. Good luck to all competitors in the game from Gales Carpet One, 220 East Main Street, Riverton. If you're a teenager, you're old enough to know that bad things happen sometimes. You can't change the past, but you can have a big impact on the future. Your future is what you make it, so hang out with positive friends and family members who encourage you to be your best. Just because you may not be able to see and understand your strengths doesn't mean that others can't. Often the people who know you the best know you better than you know yourself. You are valued. This message brought to you by the Fremont County Prevention Program.
Welcome back. Alfred Redmond Senior Gymnasium, and other than Ernie Over and Keith Bowder and a couple guys cleaning up a little bit and putting things away, this place is empty.
Yeah, it sure is. Of course, it's really different not having fans for this basketball game at all, because it usually fills this gymnasium, and it is just a sign of the times. We've had COVID all season long, thank goodness. The Chiefs have been able to come back and play. We still don't know about St. Stephen's, but we've got three really good teams here in the southwest quadrant: Big Piney, Wyoming Indian, and Wind River, and it's going to be really interesting. Say, taking a look at the scoring for tonight's game, Chambry Romero, high scorer for Wind River, 23 points, including 6 threes in the game. They had 7 total. He had 6 of them. In double figures also, Wiley Shearer, he had the other tray, and 1 for 2 at the line, 16 points. Hunter Walker had 2 for 2 at the line and 3 field goals for 8 points. J.C. Herbert had 3 field goals, almost all in a row there in the fourth quarter, for a total of 6 points. He was 0 for 2 from the line. And Stockman Stagner had the first 2 baskets of the game for Wind River, and he didn't score the rest of the way with 4 points. For the Wyoming Indian Chiefs, Audie Hill was the leading scorer with 23 points. Tough Seabearing had 17. Audie, by the way, had 12 of 18. 12 of 12 of 19, 13 of 19 from the free throw line. Pretty good night for Audie. Actually, that's not right either. He had 19 free throws, and he only missed 4.
He had 13 free throws
13
made.
Free throws. Okay, for 23 points. Tough Seabearing had 2 trays. He had 3 field goals. He was 3 for 4 from the line, 17 points, and had that game-winning rebound there with 16 seconds to go in the game. Josh Slowberry, as you mentioned, he had 3 trays in the game. 1 field goal, 1 for 3 at the line. Total of 12 points. 3 points for Brandon Coffey on a field goal, 1 for 4 at the line. And Michael Willow, who fouled out, had 1 field goal in the first quarter. He was 0 for 2 from the line. Total of 9 fouls called against Wyoming Indian, 21 fouls called against Wind River. The Cougars were 4 of 7 from the free throw line. The Chiefs were 17 of 28 from the free throw line. They had a total of 7 threes. The Cougars had 7 threes as well. Turnovers in the game, 13 for Wind River, 16 for Wyoming Indian. The Chiefs now go to 2-2 on the year and 1-2 in conference. The Cougars go to 2-8 on the year, and they are 1-2 in conference.
Now the Cougars are now 7-8 overall.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's a 7, not a 7-8 overall. You're absolutely right.
And 2 and 1-3 in conference.
1-3 in conference now with that
All
loss at Big overtime loss at Big Piney last night.
But what's shaping up here going down the stretch is if Big Piney doesn't completely collapse in the last week of the season, Wind River and Wyoming Indian are going to play in that first game at the regional tournament, with the winner going to state and the loser season over. And I know there's a lot of people around the state that are like, we like that matchup because that gets rid of one of those two teams.
One of those two teams from the West, yeah.
So good ball game, but yeah, I think you pointed out one of the key stats in the game: 21 fouls whistled on Wind River and 9 on Wyoming Indian. And the one thing I will say about those stats is that Wyoming Indian kept pounding the ball inside the entire game, and Wind River settled a lot for outside shots, except for Shear on the inside. And you know, I was impressed with J.C. Herbert. He had a really good basketball game today. Chambray Romero was excellent, Ernie. He is a great outside shooter. And Shear is one of these constant energy guys that never stops moving. Sometimes to his detriment, as he'll occasionally walk with the basketball because he gets so excited that he walks a little bit. But Wind River, they're a fun team to watch. They're pretty young overall. I mean, do they even have a senior on this team? One
Stagner.
senior, yeah. Stockman Stagner. Of course, Wyoming Indian with those 3 key seniors. Michael Willow was in foul trouble today. He ended up fouling out of the ball game. Also, J.C. Herbert fouled out of the game. Our Papa Murphy's players of the game today for Wyoming Indian, it's going to be Tuff Seabearing. Tuff had 17 points and 9 rebounds in the contest. And Tuff, it was his best game of the season, and he got that big rebound late in the ball game and took it away from Shearer, and you know, that was probably the difference in the game.
Yep, sure was. For the Wind River Cougars, tonight's player of the game, Chambray Romero, 23 points. He had 6 trays and 2 field goals, 1 for 1 from the free throw line. And you know, we didn't hear a report on Krista Henry, who had a serious injury in the girls' game right near the end there. But we send our best wishes to the Cougars' Krista Henry and hope the injury is not significant and that she can come back and finish the season.
Well, that's going to do it for us. Another game at Ethity between Wind River and Wyoming Indian. It was a fun one. It was back and forth there in that first half. There was 10 lead changes, and then Wyoming Indian was able to build that lead to 10. I don't believe Wind River was ever able to take a lead in, well, they were up 2 starting the second half, but then once Wyoming Indian got the lead, they held on the rest of the way.
Yeah,
so
the closest they got was 1 point in that second half.
Good ball game. More to come. Wind River back on the court next week. Wyoming Indian back on the court. Hey, happy Valentine's Day, Coach. And, yeah, don't forget, it's tomorrow. That's important for guys, not to forget that day. Hey, he's Ernie Over. I'm Cody Beers. Special thanks to Kirk Baxter getting us on the air and off the air. Also, the general manager of the Wind River Radio Network, Eric Pauley. Hey, get better, big man. We need you back out here on the basketball court next week. Eric just battling some flu and sickness, and so take care of yourself and be well. And hey, the rest of you be well. It's one of those deals where people are starting to get vaccinated around Fremont County, and we're very thankful for that. And hey, we just need to keep practicing good social distancing techniques and social distancing. So for Ernie Over, I'm Cody Beers. Hey, thanks for listening, and we'll see you with more Wyoming Indian basketball next week. We'll be in Shoshone on Tuesday afternoon. Hey, thanks to all the sponsors. We'll see you. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. This has been a production of the Wind River Radio Network, and we've been streaming live at WYO Today on YouTube and WYO Today at Facebook. Have yourself a wonderful holiday weekend.